And because our mic wasn't even on. Oh my God, guys, what a mess. When you have to screw with OBS at the last second, man, it can get bad really quickly. So anybody who asks, what's it like with OBS? There's what can happen with it. So,
well, today is Tech Talk Tuesday live,
yes,
guys, and by meaning live, we are going to show you everything what can possibly go wrong.
That's right, guys. This is all well strategically planned. None of this was an accident. It was all meant just to teach. Where this is a Johnny Don't moment, if you will.
That's right. That's right. So before starting your own live stream, just be aware there's a whole bunch of things happening that can happen with you. And if they can happen, they will happen, as you can see and will see during this live stream.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
We're back. That's right. Hello, everybody in the chat. It's Tech Talk Tuesday live. All your questions get answered, not only by us, but you guys in the chat as well. It's the biggest YouTuber think tank. Yes. All the questions about YouTube, photo, video editing, social media, and everything else, all the things that you usually want to ask us during all our other shows, you can do that. And if we don't know the answer, somebody in the chat will. And that's what we love so much about it. Welcome here.
And guys, right off the bat, never any excuse, but full disclosure, I am going to have a bit of a problem reading the chat tonight. I'm doing something. Ooh. I got a little bit of a wood allergy. So, yeah, I'm my eyes here.
And I'm going to zip it clear and not say anything.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a little bit hard to read. I'm going to try my best. And yes, Xenia's not going to say anything. And, so don't take it personally. If I miss something tonight, Xenia's going to try and work a bit of double duty. But just bear with us best you can.
We're just everybody just had a sigh of relief that Andrew's not going to be in the chat. So Andrew's going to be doing his part of work and Xenia's going to do her part of work. Finally, guys, it has happened. All it took is a wood allergy. But, I'm not going to say that I said so. But we do feel for you.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So no, I told you so that you can hear it whatsoever. No. So it's great to have you all in here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Yeah, the Benadryl and it's just going to take a little bit. So, funny for somebody who grew up all their life with spruce, developed one later on in life around 20 working in it. And yeah, now I'm like ultra sensitive to the stuff. So.
Yeah. Has taken allergy pills already. I offered yesterday, but, men. Okay, now.
What was in the box yesterday? First of all, I'm going to say hi to everybody. Oh, hang on 1 second. 1 second here. Simply Shannon's in the house. There we go, guys.
Hello again.
I always have to do echo for Simply Shannon and God the Good One. I really feel a lot of sympathy coming from saying, oh, yeah, can't you, Marty, down the rabbit hole travel? Exactly. Oh, my God. So many great channels, guys, in here. Guys, first of all, we got 70 in here. So if you can hit the like button, tweet it, tell friends. Guys, this is good information for everybody tonight. As always, you know why? Because it's coming from you as much from us. It's that time where we just sit down with you guys and figure everything out together. Enjoy each other's company. Be good to each other. Such an amazing array of channels from all spectrums of YouTube, folks. And right off the bat, I just need to do this again. I need to put out a big thank you here. I want to show you guys last night. We were supposed to have a live stream about many things, and we did an unboxing. First of all, to Sparky from Sparky 107, who sourced out these amazing glasses from Arizona. Here, let me pause and bring them back actually for a sec. Xenia will show you. There you go. Because he liked Xenia's glasses, but he insisted she have trains, so he got the last 2 pair out of Arizona, got them shipped to Ontario, and then got them to us. So there you go. And a train whistle and all that stuff. And Sparky's one of those great representatives. See how quickly they love you after that.
You can't. Okay, now.
I guess these take away your depth of field, don't they?
Gosh.
Wow, that's a good thing I didn't chip the monitor.
I didn't. There was a reason why I was trying to take it yesterday from Andrew, and that's why the whistle stays in my side.
Chris, go put that.
No, don't touch that, please.
Chris, can you just take that and go throw that in your room, son? I want you to go and see if you can find a song onto it, and when we're done, I want you to play it.
You want to kiss me?
Go show Audrey. I bet you're going to have a great time with that, I bet.
Well, now I'm only the new computer.
What's a good boy? What a good boy.
Did it hit our technology? That's a good question, Austin.
Oh my God, we're so insane.
Now, nobody, you see, he doesn't mind his whistle. This was sent in as alternative to the whistle during our shout-out live streams, which I am going to be using, and only me, because there was a reason why I wanted to have it yesterday. Yeah.
Oh my, seriously?
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Your brother is such a kiss.
It's my daughter. Thank you.
Talk to her.
Daughter.
This will still always be the king, folks. That will always still be the king. Alrighty, before we deafen everybody and nobody wants to come in here anymore.
So that was by Sparky, 107. The gifts from Sparky, including the glasses. Love trains.
But now, guys, I also have to get to last night with...
Do I have it?
Okay, Audrey. Thank you. This was our other one we got, guys. This was our big unboxing, and Canadian Drone Hub got us a DJI Spark, and that... well, I mean, what do you say about that? You know, how do you expand onto it? What else is there left to say? I just can't thank them enough. I can't believe that they all chipped in and did that for us, and it's just unbelievable.
You want to read the letter?
Yes, I do. Guys, I have the letter here. It's not very long, but this means as much to me as the drone, I hope you know. Special note from your friends, the Canadian Drone Hub. Dear Andrew, all your friends at Canadian Drone Hub think of you as a special and highly respected member of our family and want to show you how much you're loved. It is our hope that you and your entire family take your skills to the new heights in the future. A man of your passion should always reach for the heavens. In the spirit, please accept this token of our highest esteem for all you do, for all of us each and every day. Best wishes to you always. Now, go and soar with the eagles as you continue to encourage so many others each and every day to do the same. Your Canadian Drone Hub family, Roger, Kim, Roxy, Val, Paul, Michael, and everyone. And that, my folks, you cannot put a price tag onto. So I just wanted to say that once again, how much it means. So yeah, that's it. Unbelievable. You know, you do this every day, and you wonder if you make a difference sometimes, stuff like that, and it's got nothing to do with the money, guy. Honestly, it's got nothing to do with that. It's that they care. Somebody cares about you enough to go to all that trouble. So, just want to say a huge thank you to them once again. They're going to get tired of me saying thank you. I'm sure I'm going to drive them crazy with it.
We do understand how much it costs, and we do appreciate the value of it as well. But of course, as Andrew said, the thought and heart and the meaning of it is beyond. Thank you so much. We were still lost for words as we were yesterday. Thank you so much, guys. Go check it out. All their links are in the description of yesterday's video. So go check out Sparky and all the amazing people from Canadian Drone Hub community as well. So amazing, guys. And you can go check. Did you do unboxing in the morning today? The Canadian Drone Hub?
No, we talked about it.
Unboxing. So no unboxing.
No, we were just talking it out, and it was a lot of fun.
Unboxing is gonna be following then, guys. So there you go. So go check that out.
There we go.
And the Crown's Chick is in the chat as well, and that let me tell you guys that I just jumped off from one live stream to do a live stream on our channel. We did a fibromyalgia panel on that Crown's Chick live with amazing ladies, herself as well as Glittery Guts and Linda's House of Chill. We were talking about fibromyalgia, chronic pain, and how we deal with that. It was a great chat with ladies. Guys, if you haven't caught that, go and check it out. Give it a like, share it out, share it to somebody that may be suffering from fibromyalgia, or maybe somebody who has one in a family and taking care of their loved ones. A really cool channel in general, and really cool things they're doing that. Thank you so much for having me on.
And guys, I will say, if you know some friends you think would like what we do, we'd love to meet them. We're getting, we all go through our run of purges. We did great, and now we're kind of hitting another purge. So, and already we're trying to get to 7,500. So if you guys have some friends you think might like what we do, please invite them over. We'd love to meet them. We'll treat them well, wrenches and all. Great people in the chat. I promise you, we'll take good care of them. So We'll make them feel so great that they'll brag you up for weeks and weeks and shout your name from the hilltops about how you went over to Puša Studios and they had such a great time and all these great channels. And thanks to you, you're now their hero, and and then they'll just brag you up and brag you up. So, and we'll help brag you up as well. So.
By the way, Kim is in the chat. Verbal Kim FPV is in the chat.
Yes, and that package is on the way. Sending our daughter a drone. I can't get over that.
Well, they're definitely transforming us into the drone family.
Yeah, they're
sure.
like
It's unbelievable.
Enough of him coming on there without the drone. There, we're gonna make sure he's right in the niche.
Finally, talk about something that is drones, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get him on.
Around.
Yeah, we're getting him on subject one way or another.
So what do we do in this kind of stream? And thank you for the question, Cody Kills 145. If you are the first time here on Tech Talk Tuesday, this is one of our viewers' favorite stream of the week. It is a huge think tank for YouTubers where for hours we talk about YouTube. So all the questions you have about playlists, optimizing the videos, tags, thumbnails, banners, anything that comes up in your mind when you are working on your YouTube channel, you can ask here anything about editing video, photo editing. The great thing about it is it's not only just us answering that, but also people in the chat.
Yes.
And that is such a huge value. You have 71 person right now contributing to the answers of the questions, and that's what we do on Tech Talk Tuesday.
That's right, guys. It is a think tank. All questions open forum. Not too big. If you're new into it and you're worried, oh, well, it's too small, don't be, please. This is where to ask them. And if you've been in it for a while, we're all in together. And if we don't know, we're learning from you guys. So it's a win-win for everybody. So the more you ask, the more you participate, the better it is for everyone. I've never seen it actually ever happen in here. That's the nice thing about it, that nobody's ever given a hard time when they've been asked a question of any type or that. I found people more than engaging to help them. So that makes for a really good, healthy atmosphere for it. So,
and we are going to be taking the questions in and starting to answer after our regular housekeeping of selfies, of roll call.
Yes.
So don't fret. We are going to be getting to them. I already have a question from Glittery Guts, who, by the way, was on the panel together with me.
Welcome.
And Cody Kills getting your question as well. Austin White getting your question as well. If you do have a question for us, put at Puša Studios so I can see. Thank you so much.
And Jim Apple had brought up a good one I'm going to jump to as well. He was contacted today about his videos, so that's a great thing to cover. There you go, guys. For selfies, a selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. If you got merch or anything like that, feel free to throw it on. Let's get that music up a little bit louder.
There you go.
That's better. A selfie of you. You watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Throw on your merch. Whatever you got there, you can self-promote. There's our Twitter link, guys. Just please make sure to use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you and find you, including us. So it's a great place to be seen. It's another place to promote your channel. It is no membership. It's not a Costco thing or nothing like that. Doesn't mean you've signed your life away to the Puša Studios Blue Wrench Group. It's just a group of creators that like to create. So, okay, Xenia put that in. That's excellent. Oh my God, guys, it's hard to see.
Once again, congratulations to Mickey to getting to 5K. That is amazing.
You're flying, Mickey. You're flying. Can you improve your channel's subscription?
Now, that is a question for our Tech Talk Tuesday that I'm copying right now, and Lasercat, we're going to get to that, and I think we're going to be talking about descriptions in general, because that was a question that popped up this week during shoutouts as well. So we're definitely going to get to that. Thank you so much. April Fam got your question as well. Andrew's going to be doing a roll call. I don't know. Maybe I should be doing a roll call this time. Can you read it?
I'm going to give it a try. I was just thinking that too. I don't know how well this is going to work out, but I'll give it a try. Let's see. Alrighty, guys, participants, and let's throw in some echo. Let's see if I can read this, folks. This should be fun. I'm already so good at pronunciation, I can't see any of this going wrong whatsoever. But we're going to give it a try, guys. I want to say a great big hello to you, me, and Benny. We got Yo, it's your boy Leo in the house. Urban Viking Explorers as well. TR Nairini X. I'm so sorry, I know we're always butchering it. I hope that's somewhat close. We got Twosome Discoveries in the house. The real Jada Queen is here, as well as the real Kimmy Kaur. We have the JLA member channel. The Jedi Balloon Master. That Crohn's chick who Xenia was just on a little while ago, guys. Make sure to check that out. Very awesome live stream. We got Teacup. We got, hang on, Simply Shannon. in the house. That's right, folks. My Echo fam. And we got Sawyer in the middle. We got Remote Pilots Australia. Playworthies in the house, as well as Patrick D family. Painting the Roses Red. Octai Logan is in the house, as well as Nerdy Trends. Nabool is here. Naveri fam is in the house, as well as MU free music for your videos, guys. You're hearing exclusively here and each night this season. MU free music for your videos, guys. Right from the source. Grab them, check them out. We have Money Bros in here, as well as Mickey XOXO. Congratulations once again on hitting 5K. Keep it up, keep it up. We got McCartney Survival in the house, as well as Maureen McD here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you. We got Life with Melissa, who's back in action on YouTube. Great to see you. Leonard Shea, how you doing, my fellow Canuck? We got Lorelei in the house. Great to see you, as well as Laser Cat is in here. Awesome. We have Lakeshore Paranormal, Chris Sis Channel, Just Juju. Joey Brooklyn's in the house, as well as Into the Maze. Humphrey Bear is here. How to Make Up Your Own Mind. We got Herbert T Outdoors, Good Times Outdoors. Glittery Guts is here, as well as Jelly's Journey. We got Gana in the house. Furball Kim, FPV. Once again, thank you both, you and Roger, for all your kindness towards us. You're absolutely awesome. Eric Garcia is in the house. The Shane Storm Family Vlogs is here, folks, as well as David Maga. We got Dark One, Cruiser Mac, Chris Sidden Vlogs, Coffee Outdoors, Coffee Music, Cody Kills 145, Chills TV, Shots and Guns Outdoors. We got Boston Rob back again. We got Bloodthirsty Gaming, Austin White, ATGH Travels, guys, past guest of ours from first season. One of the first people to hang around on our live stream. Make sure to show ATGH some love. Great to have you. Ashley's here. April and Fam is here. Above and Beyond Global Drones is in the house, folks. Great to see each and every one of you. Missed any, highlight our name and say hi, like Linda's House of Chill is in here. Terror Film Firma is in the house.
Juno Changler Ghana is here as well.
Robert White is in the house.
Terror Firma, hello.
Tina Bozen in the house.
Robert Weed and Sue Nelson.
Tootsie Rolling Stone Travels is here.
Teller of Tales, hello and welcome to our channel. Yeah. Sherlock Holmes 94, hello as well.
So many great channels, guys. Eric Garcia is here as well. Rattle Trap Fishing.
Money Bros and Easy Fam. Life with Melissa. Guys, Arizona Tourist and Whispering Cauldron, hello and welcome to our channel as well. Say hello if you're new to our chat, or even if you're just listening or watching us. Say hi if you can in the chat, and if you can't, we just hope you enjoy your Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning with us.
Most definitely, guys. Please hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. We got 81 in the chat and climbing, guys. Let's get it over 100. Everybody, I need all your help. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. You're new here, please hit subscribe. 400 AGL. Mel is in the house. How are you? I'm not here if it was looking for me.
Nerdy Trends, hello. And who is not here? Okay, you're not here. Okay, we'll know that. Thank you.
Grumpy on Grumpy is in the house. How you doing? Who else am I missing here?
And McCartney Survival Kit 1K.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Very well done. Excellent channel. Great work. Awesome stuff. Keep it up. Keep it up.
And Basil.
Eagle Eye Vlogs Paranormal is in the house. How you doing tonight?
Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, as you noticed, Andrew might mispronounce some of the names, which is different from usual, and it's because he has allergies. And you might think, oh, what a really bad wife. What are you looking for there? What a really bad wife, you might think. She's really not compassionate. Well, that's because I said so. And when I said so, I don't have empathy. Okay, now.
You're such a liar. You babied me all morning this morning, so stop trying to even act like that. Yeah, exactly. Nice try.
I still have to tease you on that, though, because I did say so.
And then
but I'm not saying so.
I'm like, I'm 5, and she's taking care of me, so she can talk tough all she wants.
No, I know, and it is itching and all of that, and it's hard to see and it hurts. So I do feel for you.
It's all good. It's all good.
So in case we missed anything, well, you know, it's our usual. We just found an official excuse. Yes, so we are in it together, guys. That's right. And
Yeah.
this is what it's all is about today, is sharing experiences, skills, knowledge, things that you have learned along the way while building your channels, and sharing it with each other, because starting now, today, there are over 2 billion users monthly
Yeah.
on YouTube, guys. 2 billion users monthly
It's mind-boggling.
on
yeah.
YouTube. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you have ever thought that you're competing with anybody, do you?
Yeah.
There are 2 billion monthly users. Only place we're competing is ourselves. There's more than enough people to watch all of the content. 2 billion views. It's unbelievable. I can't even pronounce it. 2 billion users. Unbelievable.
There's a simple message in that, guys. Spread your wings and meet all kinds of new channels. Find the ones that are right for you. It's not working for you, move on. Find great channels. There's no shortage, guys, at 2 billion to find a ton of people that can support you, love what you do. Don't stress you out. Don't upset you. You know, so there you go. There's more than enough room for everybody on here. We can all make a really important contribution to YouTube. So there you go, guys. There's proof once again at 2 billion.
And don't think that,
Happy
well,
Lux.
Chills TV, you say, well, I'm only have 500 out of those. Well, not like that. You're going to think about that you have 2 billion out there that can potentially be watching you.
That's right.
Yeah, you know, this is better than being in any kind of work environment. You're
Yeah.
competing more being in your office or even in your country, you know, because there is no country with 2 billion in it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely much better than anywhere else.
And look at it this way, too. Like, on the other side of that, you know, I only have 500. You never have only 500. Because right now there's a bunch of channels that's saying, holy shit, I wish I had 500 subscribers. So it's all in the mindset on the higher side and the lower side like that. Remember where you are. Remember that. There's always somebody higher and lower than you. Somebody wishing they had what you had, and you wishing what somebody else has. That's the part of growth. So there's a whole wild universe out there. You're doing fantastic. You got 500 subscribers. Enjoy it. Let that motivate you. And keep doing the best you can with it, running, and you're just going to keep getting more and more. And soon you'll look at it and say, I only have 1,000 subscribers. Wow, I only have 1,650 subscribers. Wow, I only have 2,125. Do you want to look at it that way, or do you want to look at it as conquering each time? And man, I got 2,000 subscribers. Man, I got 500 subscribers. Not that long ago, I didn't have any. So
Look at that. It is a, you know, world of possibilities. The sky is the limit. You know, it's hard to comprehend 2 billion anything.
Yep, exactly.
So it is literally sky is a limit, and that's how we should be thinking about it. Although we do get some lulls sometimes, everybody does, and that's okay. But in the long form and the long-lasting idea of YouTube, the sky is the limit, guys.
Put it in perspective, and I always said, guys, we're the head of a pin on YouTube. I mean, compared to the bigger channels, we never have any disillusions about that. But, you know, even at 7,400, I grew up in a town that had, the two towns combining, maybe 600 and some people, and there was a town 10 kilometers away, the bigger one for day-to-day stuff, that had a whole 3,400 maybe. So right now, my channel is double the size of where I grew up. So, you know, that shows you more than registered people voting and stuff like that, that my channel's bigger than that. So you always have to look at your number and look at it in that way. So right now at 500, you're close to the amount of the town that I grew up into. So that's a perspective and a different way of looking at it that might make you feel good about what you got and realize just what you've conquered on here already. So keep up the great work.
And we have DJ Ron joining us in
Hey.
the chat as well. Hello, one of
Welcome.
our past guests
Yes.
from just a week ago. Guys, check him out. Good to see you here.
It's great to see so many of you amazing channels in here. I grew my 10 subscribers over the past 2 days, and thank God everyone was helping me, especially Puša. I'm glad it working out for you. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Everything is a victory. Daniel's drone deploy. Everything's a victory. That's the way to look at it. So very smart way to look at it.
Sherlock Holmes is here as well. Cardoso Media just joined us as well. Grew up in Winnipeg with 700K. I'll take that. Many subs, please. Yes, that's right, guys. Also, remember, you know, they're all out there wandering around, but
Yep.
also it takes time to acquire them. If we think about PewDiePie and all the bigger YouTubers, it took them a long time, you know, to get there.
Well, look at the traveling clout we had on the other night. You know, the one that hit 100,000 thanks to you guys. I mean, he's been doing that for years, you know, and worked just as hard as we're working right now. It wasn't thrown in his lap. And I always say, like, take a big channel, take any one of them. Let's take H3H3, for instance. Each one of them at one point in time had the exact same amount of subscribers that you have right now. Every big YouTuber didn't just come on and have it thrown at them. Yes, there's a couple that got fast-tracked, Jake Paul's and all that. I know that. They're like the boy bands of YouTube. I'll always say that. But the ones that did work, and even PewDiePie, I mean, for a long time, worked to get where he was. Let's call it for what it is. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. Hey, droning about Northwest, what's going on? Great to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Always great to have you in the chat. Great to have each and every one of you guys in the chat. So remember that, guys. Every YouTuber had the exact same number you have, whether it's 212, 1,086, 4,219, whatever it was, at one point in time, they were at that number. So that doesn't mean we're all going to get big, guys. It's very hard, and the chance it gets slimmer all the time because more people into it. But it doesn't mean you can't count on here, and it doesn't mean you still don't have a chance of growing to that. Nobody knows. Just keep putting your best foot forward, make your best content, so if the day and the opportunity ever arises, you're ready for it. And I've always brought up Peter McKinnon was a great example of that when Casey Neistat shouted him out. Casey Neistat could shout out anybody and get them a bunch of subscribers right away, but will they come back? Probably not. And that's usually one of those ones they shoot up by 30,000 and they get 100,000 views on that video where they were shouted out. The next one they might get 40,000 because people came back, realize the content is not up to snuff, and just drops and dives and dives and dives, and then they have a bunch of subscribers and nobody there. The difference with Peter McKinnon, he had material all ready to go, and that's what kept people coming back. He got a shout out, but it was earned. That's why I always tell you guys, keep your channel in check. Home pages, about pages, great content, great thumbnails, everything. So if that opportunity arises for you, you're ready to jump on the bandwagon. Then it's an investment in your channel.
And Peter McKinnon just got a Rising Star of the Year in the Shorty Awards yesterday, so that is pretty cool. He's Canadian, just FYI.
And it was well deserved. I mean, he has the talent to back it up. He did go in for a while. And don't forget, he spent 7 years traveling around with magicians, doing photography for them and everything in video.
Like Nomadic Back was saying, and it's very true, those who grew fast had the following or community somewhere else. And that's very true. Most of the times, that's exactly what is going on. You have it already established somewhere else, and viral flukes happen everywhere, the same as it happens in real life. Things just happen out of the blue, but those are very little to count. There's 0.01% of that happening.
You want great growth like that, viral, try and get a video on a how-to. Like Peter McKinnon even gave that advice. 8 things you must have in your camera bag. How to do this, how to do that, and get them into blogs, whatever you're into. Whether it's model trains, whether it's dancing, whatever you do on here, and get into blog posts, push it, send it out to people, get them to notice what you're doing. Those kind of videos really take off. If you're a dancer, 8 moves that every dancer must know, or 5 types of dancing you can't live without as a dancer. Stuff like that. 8 things every farmer must keep in his tractor. Those kind of things, guys, really do well on Facebook group posts, on blogs and stuff like that. And that's what helps kind of propel a lot of channels and stuff like that. So.
But also, on the other hand, we talked about that with Traveling Clad, is, there's and that's evergreen content that you're talking about. And then the other way of growing is running on trending topics. But you're always going to keep in mind that once people are coming into those topics, they're going to want to see those same topics over and over. So before you do that, make sure that that's what you want your channel to be about. And he talked about that in our interview, how he did a couple of trending topics about Japan and some other places to travel, because he's traveling channel, and he had amazing trending views, but did they stay to watch the rest of his stuff? No, they didn't. And that's one thing that he regretted about building his channel, is doing that.
I agree, but that one was a little bit different, the how-to 5 tops compared to what he was talking about. His was talking about like going to the Philippines and shooting, for instance.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But you're saying is the green content, which is great.
Yeah, okay, no, I'm just making sure because it sounded a little bit, if I was into it. Then Xeni's exactly right. He was saying, and specifically for him, but there's these examples in every niche. Shooting in the Philippines, because it's well known that the Filipino people love watching people from abroad visiting their country. which gave him some really high views, but it didn't build for evergreen growth for his channel because they would watch those ones and then not come back. So yeah, that's very well said.
Yes, definitely. So there are different ways of growing your channel. You can shoot very quickly, or you can build for a long term. And I think we are here for a long term.
Yes.
For those of you
It's a
that
long term.
you are new, just last February we had 42 subscribers and no live streams. Nothing really.
Yeah,
We had
not a bit.
videos, the cinematic videos that were posted here, mostly for personal view and satisfaction. And now we're hopefully nearing 8K and live streaming 6 times a week. So yeah, if you're wondering why we can talk about it, well, at least we have a little bit of a leg to stand up.
Yes, that's right. That's right. But it didn't happen overnight, guys.
No.
And I want to say that too, because I always want to put that big asterisk by all of the thing that we just said. Make sure whatever you do is a right fit for your channel. I don't get, oh, well, this channel's doing that. I'm going to be that channel now. I'm going to do that. I'm watching, that's starting to come, it comes in in waves, and I see another wave of it coming. Believe in what you do, and if you want to change the course a bit, always steer your channel like a big ship. Very slow, very thoughtfully, never cutting the wheel. I watch channels zigzag and that, and they're a lawn mowing channel, and then they see somebody who's doing really well with a bricklaying channel. The next week they're a bricklaying channel, and then the week after that they see a gaming channel doing well, so they're a gaming channel, and they're all over the place. And I always bring up that example, guys. We have to realize how much we're like television and how important it is to have an emotional connection with your audience. People come in here knowing what we do. They have an expectation when it's Tech Talk Tuesday, when it's interviews, when it's the wheel, whatever. We can play a little bit like we did last night sometimes. That's fine. I mean, it's one-time things and that. But to change the whole show's direction, some people will be very upset with that. And that's because we gave them time to emotionally connect with not just us as people, but also what we do. And any great show you've ever watched or any great movie you've ever seen, that's exactly what happened. People connected with it. You know, you watch them and like, oh my God, I love, I don't know, The Office. Well, yeah, it's funny and all this stuff, but you truly love the characters into it. You feel an emotional connection to them. You know what to expect each week, what they're going to be, what they're going to kind of do. Doesn't mean they're completely predictable, but you understand them the same way as you would understand somebody maybe like into a certain degree, a friend or a neighbor or somebody like that. So let people get your voice. Give them time to get to know your voice. Stick to it so they know when they come back, they're going to have that feel. You're going to be talking maybe a different topic of the night or stuff like that, but the general premise is there. I'm a such and such channel, and this is me. And let them have time to really get to connect with you. That's what builds real growth, especially on live streams now, because this is uncharted territories. We're all learning as we go. But those principles follow in everything since the beginning of time. So remember that this, we're talking not just now, but we're talking as long as art's been performed in front of people, is a bond with who's ever up in front of you. You get it with a book, you get it with anything. You get them attached to the characters. So let people connect with you. Let them get to know you. Have a vision for your show. And if you're not sure and you want to change, think about it. Don't react. Don't react to whatever's going on at that moment. Okay, I'll be this kind of a channel. No, I'll be this kind of a channel. People can't connect with you. You usually lose a lot of people because you cut the wheel too fast. They go flying off the truck. So just think about that. Treat your channel with as a large ship. It just needs time to be guided into new waters, and give it time to adjust. Don't keep moving all the time. The straight and narrow, you might even lose a couple of people, but that's okay because there's a 2 billion plus people now watching.
That's right.
So if you ever need a more reassurance that there's somebody out there that really that has a good chance of wanting to hear your voice, do it.
You know, it's like with dates. Don't run after another date. There's always another one coming. Or trains. Or cars. Like anything like that. Either, value the people that are coming to you. Value them as a community, as a family that you have around them. But if there's somebody that don't want to watch you, let them go. There's plenty of content for them. And there's plenty of viewers who might find you interesting. Do what you love, as Cardoso Media said. Try to implement the YouTube rules that are there, because we still have to play by rules. Uh, but other than that, people are gonna come.
Russell was asking what was written on the trains.
Yes, I
on, the,
love
on, the,
trains.
on the glasses.
Those are given us by Sparky 107
Yes.
107.
That's right. Who sourced them all the way from Arizona. My God, the work he went to. It took him a month to do all that. It's unbelievable.
Yes, definitely, guys. Well, we jumped right into all of the talk about
Yes.
YouTube. Don't forget to like and share. And if you're new, please do subscribe to us. If you like what you see, ring the bell. So you know when we're on next. We have been starting a little bit more of the drop-in pop-up live streams.
Yes.
So outside of our regular schedule that you can see in our About section and the description of this video, we might be coming on every so often. By the way, Saturday night, I am having a live stream. Andrew went solo without me last weekend, so I don't know. Is he gonna maybe join me? Maybe not. Don't know. Saturday night, I'm gonna be going live. Don't know the time yet, but it is gonna be #MillionsMissing, talking about chronic illnesses, chronic pain. I did one last year on the 12th of May as well. So as dedication and part of this huge worldwide campaign, I'm gonna be doing this again this year. So look out for notification. Saturday night, there is going to be a live stream coming up as well.
Welcome Birmingham Skies as well. I see new channels coming in. It's great to have all you guys in here. Guys, we are trending. Let's keep it going, guys. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. We got 86 in the chat. Let's get it over 100, guys. That's only 14 more to go. Yeah, I went a little deep, and that's good, guys. It's good. There is a lot going on with live streams and stuff like that right now, and that's something Xenia and I have kind of made a commitment to dive a little deeper into them. They are uncharted waters. We feel that's a good niche for us within live streaming to talk about. It won't always be that deep. I think anybody who's known us well enough by now. We don't usually go that deep for too long, but it's good to have points to really take a look at what's going on around here. And it is kind of scary, people getting into them and stuff, and some for the right reason, some for not such good reasons. So, the philosophy behind all of it, the psychology behind all of it is a whole niche onto its own. I use TubeBuddy for my tags, but it's the free
Got it.
version. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Already good. Oh, yeah, that's our Mother's Day in Australia, as Ghostly Findings Paranormal is saying.
Yeah, that's right. And we have our regular Sunday live stream already on that date. So
Yes.
I decided to do it on May 11th instead, our time. But that for you guys in Australia is going to fall into 12. So I'm kind of doing it later on Saturday. I'm going to be covering all the time zones basically for 12. And still going to fall into official date. The whole week is devoted to chronic illnesses as well. So that's why Saturday seemed like a great date for that, guys. So if you can make it, I would definitely appreciate that. Well, guys, I don't know about your selfies. Do you have any up there? Guys, we are not going to look at them if there are not any there. That made a lot of sense. But we're always looking forward to looking at them. I think part of my difficulty is to trying to get attention on social media, various accounts, groups, and I have run ads for Facebook and Instagram. Great statement, and let's talk about that later in the evening as well. That is a great thing to talk about, about exposure. Except or beyond YouTube as well. Cody Kills and Terror Firma getting your questions in here as well. And Ghana, thank you so much for inviting your friends here as well. Really appreciate guys you passing the word forward. Papa Doc FPV, hello.
Hey, welcome back. Sarah was a bit sleepy this morning from watching last night, and I thought that was so awesome. Thank you for staying up to watch our unboxing and everything. Good to see you again. And Bomb is in the house. How you doing? Great to see you. Ghana says so many amazing people in the chat. Well, you're one of them. That helps us bring in great people, so it's awesome to have you here. Let's do a little count, guys. See where we're at. We're holding at 86. It just seems to be frozen in time.
Well, I guess it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Holding Beal. That's awesome. That means you guys are enjoying it. And we're going to get to the questions, guys, in just a moment. Let's take a look at some selfies. Let's see what we got going on. Why is my OBS working so badly tonight? What is going on? There we go. I have to jump start it every time. No, maybe not. Maybe twice.
Well, Arizona Timeless Tourist has not only uploaded already his selfie, but also have a hot cup of coffee ready.
Very nice.
So, this is amazing. I love that.
Very
this is
nice.
Very welcoming.
There we go, guys. There we go. We're back on track. You, me, and Benny watching Puša and making shirts. How cool is that? Awesome.
Wow.
Such a great channel, guys. Such a great channel. And keep up the great work. I love that. We would like to have done some more creative stuff here on our own, but with shipping from Canada, it just wouldn't even begin.
Yeah, it's killing us. It's killing us. We would be doing much more of that otherwise.
It wouldn't work. Silver giveaways, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Let's see here, guys. Dave is in the house. Dave, Twitter is so. Dave, organic gardening. Puša Studios is doing tech talk now. Thank you so very much, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you. Guys, in the meantime, while we're doing this, it's not too late to get your selfies up. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Official, Chris Litt, what's going on? Nice to see you.
Simply Jen, welcome back to YouTube. Hello, how are you doing?
There you go, guys. There it is. Just make sure you use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you. And if you've done that, please hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. Community post, whatever you can, guys. It really does help us out a lot. We're pushing for 7,500. Could really use a little bit of a boost from all you guys. Don't know if you guys are amazing. That means you know a ton of amazing people. That's what it comes down to. So it is definitely in our favor to get to know a lot of your good friends. So, and let's see if it's gonna load. Dun, dun, I need the wheel music on this one here. Herbert T Outdoors, what is going on, my friend? Oh, it looks like you're having a nice day today. Wow, look at the blue skies and all that. Absolutely awesome.
Oh, beautiful day.
Yes.
Pasture, love that.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Looking good, my friend. Looking good. And we have Painting the Roses Red. Just tweeted us out. Thank you so much, Becky. Do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. We got Money Bros in the house here, guys. Join me with Puša Studios and support hashtag Blue Wrench Group. Thank you so very much. And we have Playworthy here as well. Will it load? There we go. Enjoying another live stream from Puša Studios. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it, Playworthy. It all really helps a lot. Oh, I see some epic selfies coming, guys.
The bar breakdown. Hello, and Kush FPV.
Hey, Kush.
Hello, how are you doing?
Great to see you all in here. Guys, hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends. Also, don't forget your selfie. A selfie of you watching us. Can't do that selfie of you. We're checking some out right now. Here, let me put the link back in for you guys in case you miss it. It's a great place to be seen, guys. Great place to promote your channel and also grow your Twitter page. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, folks.
That's right. And please like each other's pictures, comment on each other, follow each other on Twitter too.
Yep.
That's one of the ways. And although this hashtag came on by accident, we do find that lots of people have created their Twitter accounts thanks to it, which is amazing.
Yep, that's
We're
right.
so glad to see that, guys. That is, you need your Twitter account if you are on YouTube.
Simply Jen, love you too. Love you too. Painting the Roses Red with Becky. Awesome looking photo, looking spectacular. Thank you so much for your upload. And a big happy Tuesday to you as well. We also have VexiCore. Is it going to load? Dun, 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 dun. There we go. I see you both wearing glasses. I'm going to wear mine as well. Fun fact about VexiCore, she wears glasses in real life. Well, I'm sure they look amazing on you. I love glasses, so I can only imagine. But the avatar is looking fantastic as always. Great to see you.
COT Metalworks, hello and welcome here. Oh, nice channel. Signs, metal signs. Love that.
Cool.
Laser cut. Awesome.
Nice.
Welcome here.
Great to have you. And there's Dean, guys, from Arizona Timeless Taurus. I love this picture. This is so amazing. He's got such amazing photography from all around Arizona. That love seeing his work. Keep it up, my friend.
Who lives there? Is there anybody living there? Like
I don't think it's a who. Probably coyotes or stuff like that are probably using.
Okay, what?
I don't think there's mailboxes in the front of them.
No, I meant like animal. I treat them like humans. So
true, that's true. Oh my God, this
Epic.
is epic alert, guys! If it ever comes up, if it ever loads, there we go. That's looking epic. Getting ready to celebrate 1K, and thank you for your advice. I wish I could show my thanks in a better way than words. Appreciate you. This is all we need, my friend, and it is great to have you in here. Thank you so very much. What an awesome looking shot.
that is epic.
Yeah, very cool. And congratulations on almost hitting 1K. You're doing fantastic. Keep it up. Keep it up. And let's see who we got here, folks.
Thank you, MU Free Music, putting our merch link in
Yes.
the chat as well. Do appreciate that. We forget about it all the time. Thank you.
Is it not going to load?
Jeff Reviews for you. Hello. And Slasher Chick, hi. How are you doing?
Let's try once more.
BNO Outdoors in the house.
Hey, Chris is in the house. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Great to see you.
Urban Viking Explorer. I seen Grant earlier in the stream as well.
Oh, Grant was there? I missed him. I know we miss so many of them sometimes. Sorry about that. Jackie Herrer, our resident sweetie, folks. There she goes. Oh, look at the fire in the eyes.
Woohoo.
She's not fooling around.
Drunk Kings and Darwin, good morning. And a Railroad Preserver 2000 is in the house,
Hi,
guys.
how are you?
Hello. Long time no see. How are you doing?
Good to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. And Nomadic Bike tweeted as well. Thank guys. Our live stream, anybody's live stream, only tweeting it out only takes a minute, and it really helps channel. So if you can, please do it. It's such a huge help. And we have Alex Burton in the house. Is this one gonna load? What is going on? I know something to do it and then retract them, but no. Okay, we're good. Alex Burton, there he goes. Started putting together posters. Love the stream as ever. Puša, thanks, Terra Firma. Thank you so very much. Looking good, actually. That looks awesome. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, very impressive. Keep up the fantastic work. Guys, and it's not too late. We'll come back and check in a little bit. Once again, here's the link right here for you. Hang on 1 second. I'll fix you right up. Thank you so much, Wisco Style. And once again, awesome job. You're doing fantastic on here. Keep doing that amazing work. Art Code Drone Solutions, Privet.
Very good. Privet. Hi, Crazy. Yeah. Hi.
Faye M is in the house. How you doing?
Tasha Reed, Rodney Bell joined us as well. Good to see you all, guys. Alan Outdoors. Hello, guys. I am quietly taking in your questions. So if you do have your questions, ask them in the chat. Put at Push Studio so I can see, notice, and copy it. Life of Wiki, hello. We're going to get to them just in a moment in the way it's coming in. At least we try to.
Chris Hope, congratulations on the new toy. Yes, thank you so very much, guys. Once again, I got a drone from Canadian Drone Hub last night. That was absolutely crazy. And two, guys, if I'm also, I apologize if you just joined later. Missing some of the chat. Xenia's handling a lot of it tonight because I have a bit of a wood allergy, so my eyes are a bit swollen. So if I miss anybody in here or miss a comment, please don't take it personally. There you go, guys. DJI Spark compliments of Canadian Drone Hub, folks, that they all got together and got for us. And I just can't believe that. So, yeah. If you didn't see that, check it out last night. It's around 40 minutes into the live stream. And, yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe they'd do something like that for us. Absolutely. It's a great group of people all on here in general, guys. Much love to you all.
Nickel and Dime, hello. I don't know what happened to your message. It got filtered out, but hello. And Elliot Rockstar JVB, hello. Good to see you as well. Jeff Reviews. Yep, I got your question. That is awesome. And thank you, Kids Connection. Didn't have to stop your live stream for us, though. But thank you, guys. Nobody owns the time slot, guys. That's one thing we always say.
And that's the right way to do it, is come in after you do it. Guys, that's another thing, too. We're starting to see a bit of, again, it's been pretty good in our channel, but I'm seeing in other ones. Do not go into anybody's live stream and announce you're in there because you're just about to go live. Or don't say, I've just come in for a few minutes, say hi because somebody else is going live in a few minutes. Never, ever, ever mention that in any way, shape, or form. If you have to go to another live stream, that's fine. There's tons of things going on. Just mosey on your way over and watch them. Never announce it in anybody else's stream in any shape or form. Kidney Jerk, what's going on? Great to see you.
And Jim Apple, we have your question was the first one, I think. So Andrew's going to be right on it. We're not forgetting you. Don't worry.
Kids Connection. You don't mean like you don't stream our stream on yours, do you? And I'm sorry, I appreciate the love in that, but if you are, please do not do that. I'm wondering if I understood it right. But if you have, I hope you're not streaming ours onto your live stream.
It's just a plain I hope you meant that you're watching us through TV. I really hope that's what it is. Nomadic Bike, yeah, okay. MX Guru, yes. Jackie, hello, how are you doing? Guys, we are gonna be jumping onto your questions just in a moment. Eileen, how are you doing? To live stream today, I had to reset my settings because YouTube kept buffering and showing a black screen. Yes, YouTube. Glitches on top of glitches.
Okay, sorry, Kids Connection. I had to make sure because that has happened, and to us, and somebody was doing it thinking they were doing us a big favor, but that is a great way for somebody to get hit with a strike or something like that. So a community strike. That's why I want to ask you. So thank you so much. And sorry, I just had to make sure we understood.
We just wanted to take care of you.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
Leon, hello. And Arthur Moorhead, how are you doing? Good to see you.
West Haven, always and forever. Much love to you. Respect, loyalty, power call. You're amazing. You really are. And all the kind words. This morning I see what you wrote after you were already gone. I thanked you. I was having trouble with my Amazon account when I was on Rogers. You got so many amazing words for us. We appreciate it. And then you have us on the big screen TV. Thank you so much, Kids Connection. Thank you for your understanding too. And guys, as a side note, don't. Some people do that sometimes, playing at somebody else's live stream or full videos and stuff on their own. Don't do that, guys. That's a perfect way to get a community strike. That duplication law is in there, and that it's not meant for that originally, but it's definitely it's right in the sights of it. So, just as a side note. Yeah, and that person at the time meant so much love to us by doing it, was all proud and everything. It's like, no, I love you, but no, don't do that.
Yeah, and especially now with an even bigger enhancing of the rules.
Oh my God, yeah, they're really on top of you.
Life with Melissa, hello. And Papa Doc FPV is asking, are you going to fly and try FPV?
I just want to say goodbye to Duty Ron. He's on his way out. He's messing, so make sure we catch him at the door. Have a great night, Duty Ron. Be well.
Yes, enjoy New York in the evening.
Yes.
The bar breakdown got your question as well. Don't worry, guys. We're going to be jumping into them. Thank you, the Bazin. Yes, and that's what we guys try to do here, is to do the legwork for you. We try to refer to the very original sources of YouTube itself if something has been changing or going on, so you don't have to do the work, and we do legwork for you.
Right back at you, Duty Ron. Right back at you, my friend. Keep up the amazing work you're doing. Guys, Duty Ron was our past guest. Had a great talk about swatting and protecting yourself on the internet and YouTube as well, and that did a fantastic job.
Yes, if that's something you're interested in, go check it out. All the resources are as well listed in the description of that video. It's now in the chat, so go check it out if that's something is interested, or share with your friend. It might actually save their life.
Guys, I want to remind you again, I know I sound like a broken record. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. Guys, we're about to jump into the questions. Let's get it up over 100. This is the time to do it. Mama's a bomb, please. I'm removing your comment. I'll not time you at this time. I know you've been here before, but no check marks, no bells. I'm going to put up that for everybody again. We don't mind everybody meeting each other. We're fine with that. As long as it's done the right way. Take a sentence or two and just tell them what you like about them.
Brother John speaks hello, and Cardoso Media's dad passed his drone exam today, so
nice.
Congratulations.
Very nice. Very nice.
That is awesome.
McCartney Survival shared it out. Thank you so very much. We truly, truly appreciate it. That is such a big help. So, well, I guess we, okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll get it.
Thank you, Dark One, for sharing it out. And thank you so much. MU Free Music, by the way, all the music that you can hear in the background is by MU Free Music. If you're looking for free, copyright-free audio files, MU Free Music is your place to go.
Mama's the bomb. I timed you out. Next time, though, we already just said if that continues, I'll have to find you a channel that more caters to what you're looking for.
Speech Fairies, hello. Gina Bizarro goes, hi, how are you doing? And it's Winston, yes, honey. Hello, how are you doing? Well, are we ready to get to the questions?
I would say so. I think we're about that time into it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should really. There have been a lot of questions already,
awesome.
Guys, and you can always ask yours. Put at Push Studios so I can see it and copy it, and Andrew's gonna answer those.
Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna because I got one queued up here already. I'm just gonna jump right in this one if that's okay for a minute. Jim Apple was contacted today by email that somebody's very interested in videos and wants to promote them for him. Jim, I haven't been able to do much investigation into this place right away. I've seen this name before. I'm very critical of these type of things because a lot of times they try to take control and ownership of your videos. It can turn and then eventually even turn to a strike back onto you. So I'm going to make this a very, very general statement for now, because like I said, I can't say that fully because I don't know enough about them. First thing you do is if you ever get contacted by somebody who wants to represent to push your videos from YouTube, research them. Take time. He got an email, that's all I had, so he was running with that and checking all over. First of all, this place I would message them and ask them if they have that person there, but not do it through the direct email. I would go through their contacts and see what kind of an answer you get back. I would also look around to see reviews on them, see what's been said, search it through Google, look up Branzuka, see in the past what's happened with people's experiences. So basically you just Branzuka, we're just going to look it up here. Branzuka reviews. And we're just going to look right through here and then just start looking through and see what people are saying. And be wary of Facebook and stuff like that. Just check lots of them. Take time, guys. It's your channel. It's your hard work. And just start going down through here. I would lead checking all of these. See what people are saying about them. See if there's been problems, issues, red flags about them. You lied, you cheated, bye. You see stuff like that. Go and see what they're talking about. So take your time, and then also you want to verify that it is the actual company. Remember, with email, it is very easy to make something look legit. So it's very easy to say they're a .com. Well, they'll put a .biz, or there'll be an extra Z in there in the Zuka, or an extra letter somewhere along the way. So those are the kind of things you want to be looking for right off the bat, if it interests you. We toss most of them just because you can pretty much tell within a couple of minutes if they're legit or not. But
yeah, we had like offers from Talency, also from a couple local ones, Canadian and Montreal ones, and some other ones. We want to be in control in our channel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it ends up with. So I don't know.
.org, .ws, exactly. There's all kinds of way around it. And that would be my short answer right at the very beginning. But I think it's important that everybody know what to look for, not just coming in and saying this is a good one and saying delete it. Once you do that, then start deleting them. But the first thing is to get to know how these things work and what to look for. And it's good to know, that's a good practice with anything, especially also too, like us, some channels are offering you sponsorships and stuff like that out of the blue. Remember too, guys, most things on YouTube, unlike anywhere else in life, if they sound too good to be true, most likely they are,
Yeah, the small print is blinding. That's right. Definitely. Try to get in touch with people that maybe are already under that company. Yep. And see what they has to say about it. Most of them probably are not going to talk, but maybe some of them are. You never know. You better be careful. Cardozo said that he knows some of people who actually had to start their channels from scratch again after involved in some of those companies. Yep. So be very, 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 very careful.
Yep.
Is it worth it? The question is, so make sure it is.
The Bar Breakdown, welcome. Just checked out your channel. Great to have you in here. Said Loves Wrenches. Now you have one as well. Good to see you. So yeah, guys, that's the thing onto it. Anything that anybody wants to have in connection with your channel, ton of research if you're even considering it. And most times, two things are good to be true, and it's just you'll get offers. The bigger you're gonna get, you're just gonna keep getting more and more those offers. So Jim L says, when I saw this, it was a red light that came on in my head. Gut instinct, guys. Gut instinct. It's usually always right. So it doesn't take long to do a little bit of research, but trust your gut. Never do anything on here like you would do anywhere else. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it, because most likely it isn't right.
And also, since we are talking about ripping off people, there has been lots of going on stuff about sending free things, or like the companies contacting you by email and saying that if you review them or mention them, they're going to give you for free this and that. Be very careful, although I know it is very exciting. The first thing, the first time, especially when it comes, be very careful where it comes from, because oftentimes it does come from people that wants you to buy the thing first yourself and then do the review, and then maybe they're gonna give you back the money, the thing, or nobody even knows what the rules are. So it all tricks in basically you buying the item from Amazon or whatever it is, and talking about it, and nobody gives you any money or refund for it or anything like that. Lots of people have been tricked into it. Be really careful before you agree to anything like that.
Here's the short onto it, guys. All of these places, all these scams are well aware that a lot of us just got into YouTube. We're hungry and we're waiting for opportunities. And they're more than happy to prey on that initial one to just jump on everything to grow our channel. That's why it's so important to think them out, take time. Like I said, we delete them pretty much now, just like, yeah, I've seen this one before. But if you're new to getting these, and you don't feel right with throwing it out right away, just think about it good and hard. Why? There's usually always a catch. Same as in real life, once again. No difference here. Scams existed before the internet. They just moved over the internet as they did in previous. It's just a new county, a new city for them, whatever you want to call it, to take advantage of somebody. So use your head and use your gut.
Yes, a video game maniac.
Hey.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Is about MTI's middle companies promising you to promote your channel and give you millions, and for the influencer-free stuff that sometimes ends up you being just ripped off and you buying things. So if you have had any of those experiences, share in the chat. It is useful because people can know what to be and who to be aware of.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly, Tina. Why promote if there's nothing in it for you? You said it so well there.
It's right. Unless it's something you believe into, it's really hard to do it otherwise.
Yeah. People ask us all the time about even collaborations and stuff like that. Collaborations are amazing, but always remember, whatever you do on here, your time is valuable. It needs to benefit you as well. You need to get something out of it too. So always remember that.
Papa Doc got your question as well. Thank you so much. We'll get to that. Hello, everybody who just joining in. Good Cemetery's gone bad. Hello, how are you doing?
I like that West Haven Always Forever. It's like a third party involved. It is. A lot of times you do open your doors up on these promotions for your videos, and sometimes you lose the rights to your own videos.
Yes.
And some people even had come back and then get a copyright strike against their own creations later on.
Yeah.
It's a very, oh my God, what's his name there? Joey Salad was famous for that.
Mm-hmm.
Buying videos for $20-$50 a piece, making them viral, and then coming back on their creators later on. A huge scam, and he's just one of many.
Yeah, and be careful who you collab with. That's also a good adding to that as well. Just in general, and we always keep repeating that this is life. This is no different than life, guys. The same precautionary measures that you do with your house, with your car, with people that you meet on the street, the strangers, and all of that. All of that applies here as well. It is no different. There are same humans here, and even more so. We are from different cultural backgrounds, different places, different upbringings. There's so much more mixed into real life than it is around your RL, so to say. So treat it the same way here. It is no different. The Artist Devil, hello. How are you doing? And Tasha Ridner joining us as well. Hello.
And guys, another side note on all that one is I see some people helping out channels, and I've seen this comment a couple of times, and I don't want to out anybody in public for it, but now that I haven't seen it here, for instance, tonight, I'm going to say it. Do not, and I mean do not give anybody else access to your YouTube account. I've had that. Oh, this guy really helped me out, and I gave, he went in and changed everything around, set up for me. Do not give access to your YouTube account in any shape or form. Do not give them access to your stream key, all that stuff. Guys, that can really, really come back to bite you in the ass. And who is your friend today might very well be your enemy tomorrow. And I've seen that happen many times on here. A channel that was once friends with another channel is now just ruined the other two. Do not give out your personal information. It's no different than anything else on here.
And even us, we have been asked to, because it's so much easier to, to change channels, tags, or all of that just by going in. But we never do that because we don't want to be, don't
want to see it, don't want to know it. And we're standing up for them as much as if somebody had asked us. No way.
Don't do that.
Don't offer, guys, do things step by step, but it's not worth it.
That's right.
Brock Next is back in action from Hawaii and Alaska. Great to see you, my friend. And Paul Murray's in the house. Andrew. I've been talking, guys, all night, and there is one of the instrumental people, guys, with the Canadian Drone Hub that got us the DJI Spark. Love Paul with all my heart, and not just for that, way before that. One of the kindest people on YouTube to so many other creators and that. So I was giving them a big thing. I told them they're going to get tired of me thanking them. So There
yes,
you go,
guys, check out our yesterday's streams if you haven't
Yes.
yet. Where Andrew, that was a very emotional stream actually. So go check it out. It was really cool.
And Paul does fantastic ship videos, guys. You haven't got Paul Murray, just grab him. Take him. I know it's not that night tonight, but Paul Murray, I make an exception. Grab his channel, folks.
I love how many questions you guys have here
Yep.
today.
Let's get to the
I'm
next
trying
one.
to get all of them. Yes, and there was a question from Glittery Guts who was asking about the best software for video editing. She just was talking about how she finds it hard to film and then edit and all of that. So guys, let's put it in the chat again. For those of you that are new here, what are you using for your video editing? What is the program that you're using? Is it free? Do you have to pay for it? Put it in the chat. And Andrew, what are you using for your editing?
For me, I'm using Adobe Premiere. I've used Adobe Premiere for years, since about 1998. It's an amazing program, but there is a learning curve with it. Oh, love you both. Such a sweetheart. But if I was just starting into it, guys, there's a lot of great programs at a cheaper price. You don't need a Ferrari to go buy a thing of milk at the store. You know, it's we have a business, so we can declare it. But it is a lot of money, and there's a lot of great programs out there for a lower price. And if you're looking for something very powerful and a free version of it, of course, there is Vinci Resolve. Owned and distributed by the company that does the Blackmagic cameras, the famous 8K cameras. So that is an option. It has a learning curve to it as well. It's usually more intense than some like Filmora and stuff, but you get a lot of power for no price. There is a paid version that's $1,000, but you get a lot of it for free, which is absolutely amazing. The link's in the description still, I think, right?
Yeah, there is a couple other links as well. We're not affiliated with them of any kind. It's just something that you can use for free.
Yeah.
I will find it though. It is a little bit on the side of Adobe, kind of the same level of technicality. But there's also lots of other ones that people are putting in the chat, and thank you for that. This is part of Tech Talk Tuesday, is getting you guys involved in this as well. I see there is Splice, there is Adobe, Filmora. I know that has been very, very popular with people. iMovie here, BLT Gamers, hello, by the way. Lots of iMovie here. Shotcut, free source, that is awesome as well. Yes, you can also do stuff on your mobile, and I find that video editing shorter videos on mobile, it's actually so much easier than it is on the computer, because it's so much intuitive. You just drag and drop, splice, cut, put the stuff in it, and it's there, right? So it depends what kind of level do you want, and you don't have to get into Adobe if all you do is splicing and trimming.
A lot of software, guys, is like the difference between going to a restaurant, like a lunchtime restaurant with 4 items on the menu, and going to a Chinese restaurant that has, the famous like 250 dishes. Sometimes when you take away all those choices, you actually can get work done more productively. You realize how you spend more time searching, weighing all the options of everything available versus getting something done and out there. And I think that plays partly into it as well that way. So
Brian Terrials is asking, what would you suggest for his Commodore 64?
Oh my God, tons of stuff. Just make sure you have the cassette tape, or you'll have to type in the program. Scissors. There you go.
Oh my God. Yes. So that's the questions. That's the answer about video, and that probably gets asked at least once in 2 weeks. So that's a popular question, guys. Thank you for answering that in the chat as well. YouTube Movie Maker. Thank you, Zombified, for putting that. Yes, YouTube itself has an editing program itself, and thank you for mentioning that. I completely forgot about it.
Yes, exactly. It always kind of, because we never. It's one of those things when you don't use it, you don't think of. So, but most definitely, it's there.
Yes, that is awesome. That is very easy, and it's right there. Audio files is there. Very smart, Zombified, and thank you so much for mentioning it.
Oh, what a great question from Kids Connections. I'll have to grab that as well. Farmall is in the house. Boom! Farmall's rocking it. How you doing tonight, my friend? Great to see you.
Yeah,
Hope
and
you're
I
doing
seen
fantastic.
Farmall already today on my panel.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He was up with you?
Well, he was in the chat.
In the chat, okay.
Yes,
okay.
he was in the chat.
Well, pardon me.
Yeah. Kids Connections, I got your question. A brilliant question as well.
Farmall, a great video today on controlled burning as well. Actually, I really enjoyed it. So And he said hi to he said hi to Shovel. I love it. He said his shadow. He's seen it holding the shovel. He's like, hi, Shovel. And I was like, this is such a great farm all moment. So, yeah, I love that.
Guys, don't forget to hit the like and share it out if you can. And please hit subscribe button if you're new. And if you think that you have already subscribed to us, make sure that you still are. And the rang bell is still rung. Oh my God, you know what I mean. So you know when we're on next.
Alrighty, guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff, guys. Let's get more people in here. The more in here, the more options we have, the more thoughts when we ask what kind of video editing. You might get somebody else in here to bring something up to the table that we didn't think of yet. The more the merrier on this night, guys. There you go. There's your reminder right there. And remember, guys, we are trying to hit 95. We'll hit 9,500 if you can get that. I'll be all over that. So all we need is 2,000, and I'll settle for 7,500 right now, guys. We're trying to hit that in the next day or two if it's possible. We are pushing for 8K by the end of the month. It's time to put it into overdrive. So if you guys got some friends you think would like what we do, please tell them to come on over. We'd love to meet them. Please, no check marking anybody. Make a sentence, please. It's very simple. Checked out what you do. I love it. Farm All Fanatic. Just checked out your channel. Man, you have amazing farming videos. And say hi to the shovel for me. I just subscribed. There you go. That's all we're asking, guys. It only takes an extra 30 seconds or so. It happens soon. We'll get to the Video Game Maniac. We're going to get there. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We're like every other channel. We got our goals and stuff like that to hit too and stuff. So we try not to do it too much, but every now and then. Let's see here.
So the next question are from Austin White.
Unapologetically Gomes, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Nice to see you.
How are you doing?
What a great surprise. Hope you're doing well.
The only place I think I lately see her is on her Facebook group that I am trying to be part of. But thank you so much for letting me be there. So we have a question from Austin White, who asked how long does it take for us to set up the live stream?
Well, by tonight, we didn't take long enough by the looks of it by the intro.
Yes,
oh
that's
my
true.
God. What we usually do, guys, is we have it set out for the week now, and we reuse our settings. I don't know if I can show you guys that one really quickly or not. I'll talk as I do it. We use, because of OBS, when it's all set up, and we usually do it earlier on in the day, is live stream of live events. Here, I don't think there's anything really personal you can see after. No, okay. All right, so here you go. So usually we have this. This is live right now. We're going to go to completed. And what we'll do is we'll go down to the list here. So, okay, tonight was Tech Talk Tuesday, so we went back to the last Tech Talk Tuesday, which is back a little ways. And then we'd hit reuse settings, bring that up because we use the same format each week for that one. And then we would just change any tags that need to be changed. We don't do that so much on Tech Talk unless we're featuring a special product. Set the time, the date, we save it. Then I got to go into OBS, and then that's where I start making all the changes in there. That is already set up because we use a standard template each time. I just got to put in the key so it knows to connect to which show to send the feed to. So that part, once that's done, I can set that up in about maybe 10 minutes, I guess, once it's done. We use the same template each night. There's just a couple of different tracks we jump between, so.
And also a part of it is setting in your default branding section of the channel.
Yes.
You can actually set what kind of information you want to have in your videos or live streams, let's say, every time it goes live or gets posted. So you don't have to redo your description every time. You only can do the section about the specific video or live stream, that little banter at the very beginning, but all the rest of the links and all of that is already there for you. So you don't have to waste your time in doing that. So that's one of the savers as well.
Wolf Whiskey Delta, what's going on? $5. Boston has the best hockey team unless someone can top a $5 super chat. Hi, guys. That is so awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love that.
I love it. I love it. Oh, Gamma said getting that super chat. There you go. There you go. I love it. I love it.
Love that. Oh my God. You guys are so funny sometimes. So there were a couple of questions about descriptions, and we talked about that during last week as well. So what is the rules of creating the about section? Maybe we can go over that. And while getting that, I can ask the exact questions we had here. Cody Keels was asking, could you give some advice or description? He was asking about his specifically, but we can just go over the bare bones like we promised. And also Lasercat was asking, how can you improve your channel description? So let's put those two questions into one and talk about section.
This is a hard thing to talk about because it's a bit redundant, and I'm like, oh, people are going to say, oh, here we go again. But at the same time, too, not everybody's doing it. So it basically, in short, it's a format of first 200 characters, and I'm going to show you that size. I took your advice and redid my channel art. Excellent. Great job, Grant. I love hearing stuff like that.
Awesome.
Very nice, my friend. We'll definitely have to check it out. That is awesome. Grant is one of those ones that's really putting a lot in his channel. So awesome to see that. Really amazing. And let's see, guys, here, G, and there you go. There you go, guys. It's gonna roll up in a second. The chat, you'll see what 200 characters look like, and that's the main part. There you go. That's the size of basically you want this part here that I have highlighted to be. Don't say hellos as much as you want to. Me and the kids and the dog and all that stuff. Don't get into any of that. Just unless that's the most integral part of your channel is the you and the dog. Jump into what you do and give it all you got, because basically what this part here amounts to is if somebody types in something, you want to be an exact match for them. And this is where it's going to hit it. This is where people are going to ask questions, search for what they're looking for. And based on this part is primary where YouTube is going to grab that snippet from and say if you're a right match or not. And that will be a big contributing factor to how you're going to rank in the results. So this one is so key to getting people to come see you, the right ones to see you that are looking for what you do. So put a lot of work into that one. And then after that, it's basically a progression from highest to lowest of giving the information that expands on everything that was written in there. And then to here. So just always like a hierarchy. Oh my God. Nomadic bike.
Thank you so much. My God. You spoiled us crazy on your birthday.
Yes. My monthly AdSense, I guess. Boston wins again. Oh my God, Nomadic Bike, you are so awesome.
And Arizona says you're my right match tonight.
Oh. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my God. So guys, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. It's just breaking it down and then going further and further. And always those keys, like I say, guys, try to avoid ever going over like 3 lines. Make it easy to read. Proper spelling, guys, and grammar. Get friends to check it out, whatever it takes, because the algorithm is watching heavily on that. And also don't do comma. I do this and this and this and this and this and this. That's such a great way to get down points with the algorithm, because it thinks you're spamming. You're using spam words. You need to elaborate on them. That's why you pick one main topic that your channel's about and do that in the first part, the one that you think is going to get you the most traction, and focus on that one.
Yeah, itemizing used to work, the same as, filling all your description was full of hashtags. That used to work, but YouTube changes all the time. And something that we might have talked a year ago might not be valid anymore now. So it's important to know all these things that are working now.
Advice that we gave about titles last spring is completely reversed now. Completely the back, and we had to change all of ours to be able to work in that, to make it work. So don't come back 6 months later and say, well, you told us this, that. That's going to be the algorithm. So it's always going to be YouTube channels like gardening. It's always going to have to be tended. So, and there will be changes as soil changes and all that, or fishing as different temperatures change. Same with your channel. The algorithm kind of has a bit of a mind of its own, and it's continuously learning it to adapt, A, to get rid of spam, and B, to go to what people are looking for the most and how they're looking for it. So this could change at a heartbeat, but for now, that's pretty much. Is there anything else you want to add to it, hon?
No, I think pretty much you described how it is and what is important and not. Like I usually say there's 4 parts of it, like Andrew said, the introduction paragraph. Then you expand about your channel. Then you talk about who is your channel for, and then there's a call to action. So basically, 4-point about section, including what Andrew was talking about. Research your tags, research your keywords. Why? Because it's important all throughout your channel. Once you do your about section after researching all of those things, and it's going to take time for you to do it, but it's going to pay you back in loads or whatever the expression there is, because once you do that, you can not only use them in the about section, but also in playlist description, in tags, in video description, in titles, in playlist titles, a whole bunch of places where you can use those. So please, when you do your about section, think about the whole value of your channel and make the research. Don't just add words there. Think what kind of expressions are working for your channel. Use TubeBuddy, use Google Trending, use YouTube address bar, search bar for it. All available things that are for free are still very legit to be able to do that. And then include them in the description. Believe me, it works that way very, very well, and it saves you time afterwards.
100%. And the call to action I forgot to mention in that part, guys, which is so crucial. And that's something Xenia and I kind of shied away from the beginning. And if I could do it all over again, sometimes people ask you, that's something I would have focused a lot more on too. James Garcia, by the way, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Nice to see you.
Ghana's phone is going to explode. No, my God. Yes, Andrew's phone almost exploded before he got this other one, the battery. Actually, they said not to drop it because the battery might explode.
Well, yes, exactly. yeah, don't fool around with that one for sure. Most definitely. Be safe with that one. Drone Man Productions, you're going to Israel. That's awesome. You're going to get some amazing footage, I bet, there. I have no worries about that. Guys, we got some great channels in here, some new ones. I hope you like what we're doing. There's lots more of this and many more things. We do interviews, we do tech talk, we do all that stuff. So if you haven't did it already, if you can hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. As well, guys, and this is what I'm talking about, call to actions. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, folks. It really, really makes a difference. You have no idea how much a like, a tweet, and especially telling friends can really help a channel out. So much, much appreciated. What do we have next on?
So we have Orion, who's asking, what do you do when your views and subscribers are dropping? How do you improve and work through that?
Well, a lot of it is trying to find it at the source. Take time, be critical with yourself, go back and look at it and see where things are going. We're getting purged right now. That's why I've been pushing a little bit more for subscribers. But I know why that's happening. It's a normal part of it, unfortunately. We had a couple of good days. That usually kind of triggers a day or two of purge. So I'm just, we haven't answered that. We've also seen live streams. We'll go back and watch. Why is our live streams losing momentum at certain points? What was on? If I notice a big jumpy when we're on, I'll go and look and see is something else going on that's really big right now or anything like that. You have to be aware. You have to really be aware of what you're doing on here all the time. I know this sounds bad. I don't mean it to be, but there's a bit of sometimes the philosophy, if I build it, they will come. And as Xenia said tonight, guys, there's over 2 billion channels running right now. Active on YouTube. I mean, that says more than ever that there's something for everybody out there, but that also means how we have to keep an eye on our channel and not let it go too far to the wayside. And having a channel is like having a personal business. It's the hardest thing is to be our own boss, to sit down, look in the mirror, and have an honest talk with ourselves. You know what? This part or this thing is just not working. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. And we've all been there. And Xenia and I have tried things that some seems to be working well. Some things didn't work so well. And we just had to kind of move on to other stuff. Brian Stewart, by the way, good to see you again. So glad you could make it. And have an honest chat with yourself. I always bring back Travels with Bruce, a past guest of ours who said it so eloquently that time. He has a format where he goes on and he used to talk to everybody and then later on get into the news. And some of these channels he finally realized just did not want to hang around for all the chit chat. They wanted the news on cruise ships. That's what he does. And move on. So he reversed it, and he'd go in, and he always starts off with one great question. I love that he asks everybody, how are you guys? Great to see us. And 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes of chit-chat, and then he says, how much is a gallon of gas where you are today? and everybody's typing it in, and then he jumps right in the news. And then after 30 minutes or whenever he's done, then he goes back to start addressing the crowd and talking to them more. And he said by then he's getting so many more people because the ones that just wanted the news grabbed it and were off, and they were happy. And the ones that still wanted to stay around and chit-chat were there at the end anyways. So they were happy. So gauge your channel, gauge your interaction like that. And the same with your videos. If you're starting, are they going down? Do you feel that you're not putting the best into them that you should be? Are you putting them up at the wrong times and most of your viewers are missing them? Stuff like that. Sometimes depending what you do, uploading it at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday might not be the best time for you. There is a lot of factors, and they're all we're all like individual snowflakes on here. So it's a very specific question. But why I'm saying that is, sit down and take a day or two and kind of off and on, look at your channel, look where it's going, look what you're doing, look when things go out. Are you doing certain patterns, and those patterns don't seem to be working out for you? And that could be uploading and stuff like that as well. Remember too, guys, YouTube does constantly purge us. They are taking subscribers away. That's also part of it. Sometimes, yes, the odd person will unsubscribe, but for the most part, it's a lot of work to go and find you just unsubscribed. It's just cleaning house. So what does your shade say tonight? Just Living is asking Paula.
Yeah, I already was answering. And it is I Love Trains from Sparky 107, a gift. And Just Living just jumped in, so hello. And the Swedes is here.
Hey.
And we also will remove your, you will have to remove your comment, or we'll have to time you out, the Swedes. And also, Happy Trails Hiking is here. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. As always, Variety Girl is here. Destination Chronicles, how are you doing? Let's jump into the next question then.
Well, is there anything you want to add to it as well? Because I might have missed something along the way. So if there's anything you think of that I missed, please.
Nope.
Because those are hard questions, guys. I know sometimes they sound open-ended. I just want to say that for the record. Because you can't judge it from channel to channel, it's that's a big thing about it. So there's certain criteria, but definitely it's individual to each channel.
All I can add, just keep working on your channel. Don't jump off of it because you hit a lull or a plateau. Keep working. That's where
very good.
That's where you should be keeping working. Because you never know. What if you stop, but you could have jump up and soar into the sky. You never know. Keep working. Oh, look at all the work that you're putting already.
Sorry, and not just because you said that. Guys, a channel in general, I never thought of this moment is I love analogies because they always knock everything home. Think of analogies like a good stock quote. Stocks. They're going to hit lulls, a little bit of dips in that, but you don't sell them off right away and jump into the next one or you're in a loss. Ride it out some. Don't ride it right to the very bottom that there's nothing left. But don't panic the moment it doesn't always grow. Everything's got a plateau. Everything's got to drop a bit. Anybody who's been on YouTube long enough, you're going to notice that. Nothing ever keeps going up, 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 up. We get our plateaus. We go down a bit. We go up. I mean, as long as it's not out of control, if it's diving down and you're going worse and worse and worse by the week by huge amounts, then yes, something's really up. But don't go and change course just because you had a bad little period. Everybody gets plateaus.
April and Fam asked about their banner, and I think maybe we could take theirs as an example. They updated their banner after winning the wheel last week and wanted to see our advice. I thought it would be a great opportunity to look at the banner as well. Link is in the chat, by the way, to see what the banner should or shouldn't look like, or what we should take into account while making a banner.
There you go.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
No, you talk. For a second, I'm trying to adjust my eyes. This woodology. This is a good break for me to rub my eyes a bit and try and get them working. I'm not blinking.
So there's lots of questions always about the banners, guys, and always, of course, it really depends what your channel is about, and what is your personal preference. The main thing that you should be making into account if it fits into the mobile viewing. So now I will ask those of you guys that are looking through the phone, or maybe have phone on hand, if you can hit that link in the chat and check out April and Fam and see if the banner actually fits the mobile phone. You would really help me out with that. I will tell you, April, that your P there gets cut off somehow. I don't know if it's intended or not. It seems a little bit too low. I really like that you have included your family pictures there. That is really, really cool because that's your channel is about, and banner really should represent what your channel is about because that's one of the first things that people see when they land on your homepage. So that's definitely something really, really, really cool to include there. My personal preference is about that pink color. I'm not sure. Andrew, what do you think? I don't know. For me, let me try the white background. Yeah, I don't know. It's just my personal preference, and that might be just me. It does seem that gradient pink a little bit clashes with that gray. You know, that might be just my personal thing. So just FYI. I don't know. I would play around with colors and see what you can add there. Red in general is very hard. Like any reddish colors to begin with is very hard because they're very powerful and very clashable with other colors. So it's hard to pick the tone that fits with other colors as well. But if that's something that you really truly love and that's what you want to do, you know, it's your channel. It's just my personal opinion. So guys, do you see everything in do you see the April and a Fam logo in your mobile? Review rewarded me. Oh, that is awesome. Clear eyes, yes. If you want to thank you so much, everybody. So is anybody looking at April and a Fam through the mobile? I really would want to know if this works or not. Or April, maybe you see yourself. Remember that one thing that I want to tell you guys, when you do create your banners, you create them bigger. So you create them at the biggest resolution, biggest size possible for TV viewing. And then people see them smaller depending on what do they look at through. If it's TV, desktop, tablet, or mobile, they're going to see less and less of a rectangle of your banner. So when you make it big, it's all full view. But in the mobile, they're going to see just basically three quarters at the most of your banner. So you got to make sure that you remember that when you upload it, that it's going to look different through different screens.
And yeah, I was created I'm assuming from phone. They said play where they did it, and it looks, yeah, I would just extend it out, get 2 more pictures, one on each end at least to fill it up if you want to keep that pink banner, because I'm sure on phone it cuts off and gives less. I would almost, if you're going to go though, oh my god, this is a bit tricky because it is a lot of pink, and it's you have so much going on in the photos, and then a very you have a little bit of, it looks like gradient into it. I'm not sure if it's my monitor or not because it's quite light, but there's a bit of gradient.
Yeah.
So
AP gets cut off apparently. So yes. Yeah. So definitely make sure that you move it.
Yeah.
Our Discord has uploaded and pinned the template that you can use to make sure where exactly your logo is, and depending on what kind of gadget you're using to view it, you can also just search it on Google for that. So then you apply it to your full view banner and see where exactly to put your logo so it doesn't get cut off.
I would almost take these photos and I'm sure they're sized down to get to here. You could almost size them up to fill up this whole pink space on there, and then avoid like avoid like adding the stroke, and you can almost get away with like a, because the April and Fam is not balanced either because it's a capital FAM. I know you did it more probably for sizing to try and give it some more weight. But I would almost do it April and Fam, like capital FAM spelled the same way. I'm very apprehensive of using fonts like that. I really am. They're very hard to work with, and they're very hard to pull off. I myself, even doing it, I would be. They're very tricky, guys, because it's a lot of them why that happens a lot is if anybody's been in anything computers since the 2000s, that was a very, very popular style for a while, and like everything, it kind of goes in and out of fashion, and sometimes you can bring it back as a retro. We've had a few channels that really did an amazing job of bringing back some of the old looks and making them current, but it's hard. So I would really think hard about this font, and maybe going once again more to a sans serif font. Sans serif and serif for fonts, guys, and that's good to know because a lot of you looking them up. If you're ever looking for fonts, if you see sans serif, that means it has no tails on the letters. Like you see here on the F, has that tail. This is like a semi-script, but I'd still say it's a sans serif type. a serif type. You want, usually most of the time now, it's sans serif. No tails on anything. Just play with them with caution because they're very hard to work with.
I think it's very much better than it used to be. That's one point I wanted to say. And I really love you using pictures and black and white. I love it. I have a soft spot for black and white images, but I really love that. Family pictures, black and white. That's exactly what you should be using it. Playing around with fonts and colors, maybe. You know, personal preference. I see unapologetically gnomes love the pink in the background, for example. So, you know, but so that's something to play around with. Make sure that the logo is in there. Yeah.
But if you bring over 2 more pictures and put them at the end, at least fill them up from PC view as well. At least it will get rid of that pink edge. I think that's what's causing more of the problem.
I agree.
And if those were filled up, then it's just the pink border on the bottom. I think it might bring balance back to it because that's the same as you would get on the phone. So that maybe is something to look at.
Yeah, that's right. Hi. So you see in the chat also how people see it in different phones and gadgets as well. So it gives you the perception of how they can see it.
Finders, beepers, history seekers. Hi guys, we're no longer detained in Russia. It was an interesting trip to say the least. We are back in the UK at last.
That was a quick trip. What happened? I haven't been on Twitter too active, and I haven't seen, I guess, the updates. What happened, guys? Did you cross it illegally? The rights way. Hello, how are you doing?
Holy crap.
For those of you
I'm glad you're back, first and foremost.
That don't know Finders, Beepers, History Seekers, we're going to go and travel to Russia. So I wonder what happened.
The farming life, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Always great to have you in here, as well as unacquaintedly Jacqueline. Doing great. Big hugs to you too. Thanks for the tip, Pucha Studios. And thank you, April and the fam. Like I say, we're not, it's just different eyes on different things. So it's a collaboration together. I just say that for the side part. I would try first before changing everything. Add 2 more pictures in one at each end so it fills it up for PC view. And take the FAM and make it F smaller A and M, and just to give it a bit more balance. If you want to keep that font, and start with that, and then see what it looks like. We had a great time. Did a lot of things. We wanted to just had some issues with the Russian border. Wow.
Did you try to get kolbasa over the border, which is Russian sausage? I'm laughing because my mother, when she was coming here, was it the first time, remember, or the second
I will tell
time?
this one because it freaked me out the most. Her mother got stuck for 2 hours at the border. Her first time to Canada speaking English. They couldn't get a Russian translator, even though she speaks Latvian as well. And finally get her out of there. She comes home, she flips open her suitcase, and she brought over dry yeast. And when she opened this thing up, my legs went numb. She had a set of scales and this block of dry yeast that looked nothing more than a Jesus block of heroin she was trying to bring over the border. So how she made it across with that one, I will never be able to give you an answer on. But that was one interesting border crossing. Her poor mother, she had to finally call Xenia long distance, of course, because she was in Canada, but going through Latvia, get Xenia on the phone so she could talk to border agents, because they gave her a paper saying that she was agreeing to surrender the meat so she could come in. She thought she was being denied access to Canada because of the logo onto it. So yeah, it was interesting. Oh my God! And her mother's laughing, and this block into it. It literally looked like some good uncooked heroin just waiting to get out on the market. I can't believe they found the meat and not this thing.
Oh my God, she would be gone. Like they wouldn't even, I think, let me talk with her if they would have found that. But it's yeast. It's just active yeast.
Oh, it was active already. Play where they wanted to have breakfast. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yes. You overstayed your visa by 25 minutes.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
16 hours. Are you guys crazy?
You do not do that with Russia.
Oh my God, I'm glad you're back.
Buy the books and then some. Dano's Toolbox, how you doing? Great to see you.
Did they deport you? Because they could have reported you with no,
Hillbilly Dirt Farmer, great to see you again.
Oh my God, you are right on the edge of there. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. That is good.
Oh my God almighty.
Dano Toolbox, hello.
How you doing? Russia don't play. That's right, Hillbilly Dirt Farmer.
That's very true. Very true.
There are certain countries when you go into it, man, it's an ironclad. I'm hoping hoping I might make it to Belarus this summer. And at some point, I'm hoping to just kind of get in there. And that's another place too. Yeah, you follow the rules. Zinnia, can you help me please set up on Streamlabs?
I don't know how OBS works. Unfortunately, I would love to help you.
Yeah.
We're using OBS, and Andrew knows everything about it. I don't even know how to operate our screens when the wheel is on. And that's the truth. But I can try. And ask questions to Andrew. Disney or Alt TV?
Oh my god. First of all,
I will have to remove this.
yes.
And please, if you have anything concerns about other participants in the chat, message us privately.
Yes.
And don't bring drama in the chat, no matter what it is. We had to apply for extended visa, and the only reason we were late is because we were stuck in a snowstorm. Yeah, well, nobody cares. You couldn't be dead. No, I can only imagine were they nice to you or not? Like, I want to hear the story. Are you doing the video about that experience?
If somebody ever wants to contact us or anything like that, always contact us privately, please. We have a ton of social media. Just let us know. Don't put it publicly. If we're not following you yet, let us know. And please talk to us in private about that. So
yeah. And OBS and Streamlabs is and is not the same. Streamlabs is a little, I think, would be better for you. Why? Because it would be better for me if I would be doing live streaming. It's already preset things that you just arrange and go live. OBS lets you be more in control of it, but it is more complicated. Did I answer that correctly?
I'm sorry, I was still going back. I was going back and forth between them, but I'm sure it was fine.
Yeah.
I have no worries there. Sorry, I'm just answering that stuff. Guys, please hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all the good stuff, guys, please. Remember, we're all in it together, and all that really helps a lot. So there you go. There's our call to action, guys. If you can do that, it really makes a huge difference. And also, too, your selfies as well. I haven't mentioned that in a bit. It's not too late. We're going to take a look after. Here you go. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. You got merch or something like that, throw it on, put it up there. Just make sure to use the included hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you.
Cody Kills asked a couple of questions, so I'm going to join them in one. I feel like most of my subs are dead accounts. How do I get more active subs? And then there was a question into TubeBuddy for my tags, but I use a free version and I can only do like 5 tags. Would that affect my channel negatively?
Okay, so take one at a time, or you're putting them all together in a bunch? I don't know.
Well, I asked both, but we'll take one at a time. So.
Okay, sorry. So I was answering here.
I feel like most of my subs are dead accounts. How do I get more active subs? The first part of the
okay,
question
and who
was
asked that?
Cody Kills 145.
Cody Kills. Okay. Once again, guys, you got to remember all these answers in the end were individual like snowflakes, and so I'm just taking some general stuff, and maybe some of it applies to you, it doesn't. So. Dead subs, you know how I'm always saying is, keep your channel in good check in case the opportunity ever comes along to get noticed. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying that. I have lots of times people that come on here on shout out nights and stuff like that, and oh my god, don't judge my channel, just give me some numbers. I promise when I get to 1,000 I'm going to do great things. That's the problem with networking streams. I'm not saying this is for you, Cody, okay? I want to say that's why I'm giving general answers. Going to be a couple of things. With anything else on here, if you do not have an active, proper channel with proper content and all the things needed to grow, yes, that is the problem with network. And especially if you're going to sub for substream, which is a big difference. I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to talk right now about network. When we do our shout-out nights, for instance, we're a commercial. Nobody can grow, and I don't care. I've heard all kinds of promises on this and that and everything else. The only way to grow is through long-term growth, through YouTube, or getting picked up by a huge channel through blogs or anything like that. It gives you a huge spike in the field that you're into that really garners viewers' interest in what you do towards you. That said, even if we get you on one night, or anybody on, and they get 20, 30, 40 new subscribers, not all of them are going to come back and watch. We all know that it's not going to happen, but there's more of a majority that might stay if your channel's in good shape. That's why it's so important to do that. Because that guy that was waiting for 1,000 to start doing something to his channel, he's pretty much given himself 1,000 dead subscribers. Because there was nothing to go back for. There's no content to be there. and they just fade away. So they're starting off with 1,000 dead subscribers right off the bat, if they even stick to that, which usually my experience was they don't. So everything works the way you want to work. If you are a droning channel, if you are a model train channel, if you are a gardening channel, if you are whatever type of channel you choose to be on here, you got to have something that makes people want to come back and see what you do. Not bolstering. It took us a while, but we've always stood fast to that. And that's why if I go into some Paula's Just Livings and she shuts us out, I feel comfortable in people going and checking us out, because I think if they can get to our homepage, they'll be enticed enough by what we do that we have a decent chance of them wanting to see more of it. Will not just hit the subscribe, but probably come check us out for what we're doing here. And that doesn't mean just because what we do. All of you guys have that. All of you guys are doing something very interesting on here. And you need to have that laid out so people see it when they get to your homepage. Because that's where they're going to judge you first and foremost. And if it's recent, if the only playlist there is recent activity and it's empty, I mean, oh, okay, he got me, I'll get him. And then they're kind of like, meh, and they're off to the next one. So you have to stack all the deck as much as you can in your favor, but you cannot guarantee that people are going to watch it. So that's a part of it, of really building something to try and have a good return onto it, so you don't end up. Of course, I got some dead subscribers. We all got them. There's nobody that doesn't. Nobody. But it's how many of them are dead subscribers is what you got to worry about. What's the ratio onto it? People forget their password. People don't like the way your voice sounds anymore. People can't stand that you're on YouTube anymore. There's 1.5 million reasons why they don't come watch you anymore. But the main thing is to build up enough of people that keep being interested in you. You'll lose some. Some won't come back at all. But enough that keeps it steady while you gain new ones that are interested. And by then you're kind of hopefully overlapping the numbers enough that it's building more and more of an interest in what you do to give you some momentum. And that's the short answer onto it. And sub for sub, and here's the difference between a network and a sub for sub. The Wheel of Shadows, in my opinion, is one of the biggest examples of a network stream, because you're getting all kinds of information about your channel. We don't allow anybody to say, I sub you, sub me back, I rubber booted you, rubber boot me back, all that stuff. So that's a network stream. A sub for sub stream is where people go in and got you, got me back, sub me 24, sub me. There's no conversation, there's no interest. It's just it's an exchange. It's like a money transfer place. Got you, you got me, good. Now I'm on to the next one. If you were to ask them a half hour later, hey, what's that channel? What were those 5 channels that you just joined? I don't know. I don't give a shit. It's the least of my worries. I got 5 new subs. I'm on to the next one. That's the difference. That's guaranteed dead weight. And even with ours, and realize with a network stream, it's just the same as the algorithm. We're recommending you at that moment to other people, but nobody can physically force you to go and watch them. Nobody can physically force them to stay with you. So that part falls on you. And that doesn't mean if you gain 50 new subscribers and 6 didn't come back, that it's your fault either. If your channel's in good standing and it's interesting, you've done what you can to make it appealing to people when they first come in. Great banner, nice looking playlist, great looking thumbnails, content onto it. You've done your part. That's all you can do. And then you're going to say, you know what? I got 9 out of them that actually really like what I do. That's a bonus. And that's actually quite good. If you can get 15 and 9 stay, that's something to be quite happy with, because that's better odds than you'll get sometimes with going on YouTube. That's why I always state to everybody, like, we're just a commercial for that exact reason. We're just a commercial. We're not a guaranteed. I could tell you, oh, you got to go write this and hop on one foot and spin around and they're going to follow you forever. It's not true. Nobody can force anybody unless there's a new USB program where they stick their finger in the socket and I can control them to watch your video and comment and watch you forever. No, there's nothing. So just put your best foot forward. Keep making your content better and better, so when people see what you do, they want to watch what you do. And sometimes if you let the dead subs go too long, it is hard to get back, because the algorithm has kind of painted you in a box now. So get ready for it. It can take a while sometimes, but it's not undoable. It's not undoable, but it's just going to take a lot of work.
The question I just going to add to it, because you just mentioned it, is about from Jeff reviews. Does YouTube frown on sub for sub videos? Because we've seen a lot of quite bigger YouTubers doing them with lots of subscribers.
Do they frown on sub for sub channels?
Yeah, does YouTube frown on sub for sub
Yeah.
videos? It's
Of course.
against the community guidelines.
Of course. It knows you're in there. I don't know where everybody thinks they can hide from stuff. And once again, not for you, Jeff, like just to answer like in general. When I ever say that, I'm talking in general. You can't outrun this algorithm, guys. It's watching all the time. We're dealing with some of the greatest supercomputers of all time are monitoring what we do here. It sees patterns. Why do we say it's okay to write subscribed in a sentence, but it's not okay to write subscribed on its own? Because YouTube is well aware that the subscribe word exists. They coined it for their channel. The thing they don't want is a currency transfer. And that's exactly what will go on as sub for sub. I dinged you, I belled you, or I subscribed you, all end up in the same area. There is no difference. There's no fooling it. The algorithm is not, they're using check marks, so this all seems legit. They know, it knows what's going on. It's an algorithmic pattern you've just created that catches the eye of the algorithm. It's a numeric pattern. This is going on so many times every minute. These channels are all doing this to each other. We can see that connection. This is wrong. Guess what? Delete a bunch of them. Start recommending them less than the algorithm. They're going into bad places. So yeah, it is not a good thing, and it is something to avoid. It truly is. So I hope that answers it.
And sub for sub is against the community guidelines,
100%.
and especially again after the new updates, they are drowning in on them more and more, guys. And it is counted as artificial increasing of the subscriber count. You can get your channel down by doing that. So it's important to provide value in your videos, live streams, no matter what kind of content you're doing.
People asked us what our predictions were for 2019, and mine I am steadfast onto. The end of 2019 on YouTube is not going to look like the beginning of 2019 on YouTube. They have had enough with it. They've had enough of people on here just doing stuff for watch time. They've had enough of people treating subscribers like a currency exchange. They're done with it. And they're going to pull out all the stops they can. And unfortunately, a lot of channels that even are dancing, stemming the waters are going to get hit with it. So it is time to make sure your house is in check. And that's all I would say about it. Because even if you don't say sub, if you keep commenting on other people's videos saying the same thing, exactly. Thank you, Frozen Fury. Exactly. This cookie cutter thing like that is just as much an attraction as writing the word sub or check mark. Why are they ending up in spam folders? Because it's the same thing on 75 videos an hour. Of course, the algorithm, it knows, guys. It knows. It even if you change the end word or put in 3 extra words into it, if it's the same structure all the time, they know well. We've talked about that. Somebody's sitting there talking about their father dying. Oh, just watch your video. Had a great laugh. Man, what an awesome day. Watched in full, enjoyed, it's just not going to fly. It's not like they're not onto it. So there's nothing to cheat. There's nothing to check. It's already well aware. They're just making more and more modifications to the algorithm to catch it and deal with it. And remember, guys, there's no conscience with it. So make sure you keep your nose clean, because it does not understand gray. It only understands black and white. Yes, you can fight with YouTube and try and get it, but that doesn't always mean you're going to win. It doesn't mean you're always going to get a response. There's no contract. They don't owe us anything. So don't put yourself in the danger zone for nothing.
That said, I just wanted to let you know, guys, that also
Yes,
you
Paula,
can't force
exactly.
people to do or not to do something, okay? So we are suggesting something, and some people still doing that, like comments from referring to our channel that they're coming. Delete those, ban them, remove them, and all of that when they come and say they come from our channel and subscribe 32.
Immediately.
Immediately delete them, remove them,
Yep.
and report them, whatever you have to do.
Yep.
Because although this is exactly what we are talking about in all of our live streams, people just do what they want sometimes, and that's their choice.
See, guys, we post this message, and I always say it. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I know not everybody's going to do it. There's nothing I can do about it. I cannot control them. If I go here and pick out a channel, here, I'm going to grab. Here. There you go. I'm going to pick on them. I'm going to use them as a guinea pig. Let's see here, guys. Here. There you go, guys. There is Kings in Darwin, guys. There's Kings in Darwin. Go and subscribe. I want you guys to. Why did it not? I'm not even.
Because it always does.
I just hit it 2 seconds ago again because it wasn't. I guess it's got a rubber ball onto it. I literally hit it when it come up because I realized already I hadn't done it again. There you go, guys. Go support Drone Kings in Darwin. I'm giving him a shout out. He's got some nice looking content. I think he'll do okay just because of his banner right there. It's kind of catchy. It will draw people in more. Got playlists and all that stuff, but I can't guarantee. I can't turn around and say to Kings in Darwin, well, there you go. I just got you 31 new subscribers guaranteed who will watch you forever and ever. Can't do it. Impossible. It just don't work that way. So anything like that is then once it's in your hands, once your name is set, you're shown over. Anytime somebody you come up in the suggested in YouTube and somebody searches, there's nothing that can force somebody to watch, guys. So just keep your best foot forward. Keep creating good content. Keep packaging. Remember, guys, the packaging is just as important as the content. Great banner, great thumbnail, great tags, great titles, all that stuff. And then the rest, you've done your part. And then it's up to the audience. And if you're doing all that and you cannot get ahead, you cannot get ahead after a while, you have to accept the fact that maybe your content isn't what's really appealing to people. And then I got to find a new way of packaging it. Maybe I go too long. Maybe I talk too much. Maybe I'm this. Maybe I'm not. You know, you have to have a real frank conversation with yourself. But if you've done all that stuff, you've done what you can do.
And yes, do delete the comments that are spammy and haven't ended up in your spam folder.
Yep.
So if anybody is mentioning numbers, or they can say subscribe if it's in a normal sentence, like Andrew was saying. But if anything looks spammy, do delete them because it does harm your channel. With the guidelines, once again, you are responsible for your comment section according to the new guidelines. But also it makes people want to do it more. So if they see already their comments, having sub 34, like 41 sub back, there's going to be more comments following after that like that as well. So definitely delete them. Remove them. If people do it repeatedly, just remove them from your channel. Why do you need somebody who does have that repeated behavior? They're not watching you anyway.
Yes. There's this fear that, oh my God, I'm going to lose the subscriber, and I'm not going to get to 1,000, 4,000. That's why I hate 1,000, 4,000 so much. Because it makes think of it, guys, this way. If you're out and about and somebody was treating you like crap, would you want to keep hanging around with them? There's a 2 billion plus guys on here on YouTube, as we're just saying again tonight. So there's lots of new places to go. Don't hold on to a mess just to keep one or two looks. So
Elflor's Journeys asked, where is the spam folder on YouTube? Yes.
Oh.
In the comment moderating section, you have a spam folder. Sometimes there are comments by accident there, just because something triggered it. But most of the time, 95% of the time, the comments there are because there is a reason for it. But yeah, definitely check that out, your spam section.
It's loading right here. I'm showing the new one because this will be the main one soon. And this ones are your public that are out there. Then you have held for review. There's none right now. And likely spam. And that's your spam one. And that's where you deal with them. So I don't want to put anybody in the spot. I'll not stay there long.
Yeah.
But that should give you an idea. So yeah, you can go in there and sort. And this is a great place to do your comments, guys. Instead of going under your videos and replying to them, go under here because then you get a full spectrum of all the ones. Because sometimes people reply to your older videos and you won't see them if you're doing that way. I've been meaning to tell people that for ages now, and I keep forgetting.
Also, I just wanted to
Pilot
mention
Ryan, how are you?
Something about Andrew said at the beginning too. And dead subs. We're all frowning and getting upset about YouTube getting us down on subscriber. You know how we have that heart beat going up and down all the time on the Social Blade. Well, that's part of YouTube doing the job for you too. It's getting rid of part of those dead subs, which is great. It means that it is deleting slowly the channels that are not existing anymore, the channels that are dead literally or symbolically. It is recycling them again for the subs that you just got that are legit towards the subs that are not watching you or maybe don't exist anymore. So although we might get upsetting about it sometimes, it still does the job of trying to keep your subscribers more active, the ones that are subscribed to you.
Most definitely, guys. In the end, that's what we're looking for, right? We're all talking about it, so it's helping us walk the walk, if you will. And it's a bitter pill to swallow. Sometimes we don't want to lose any, but I mean, the other option is to have all those dead ones hanging around. So
yes,
Getting rid of those subs cleans up your analytics so you have a better ratio for your reviews.
Perfect. Destination Chronicles.
Love
That's
it.
exactly
Well said.
exactly that. And this is what we want for our channels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pilot Ryan and
Yes, he
Captain
is.
Mike are C's in the house.
Past guest, guys. Fantastic channel. Really fantastic. Definitely check them out.
Oh, yes. So amazing. Such an amazing community there, guys. Check out. You got to tell him what you got. I know it's not the same thing, but still.
Oh, last night, and Ryan, I believe you have met Canadian Drone Hub and the guys over there. Last week, they sent us an entry-level drone to get started because they wanted me to with my son and stuff like that. But they got together, and last night we did an unboxing, and they went and bought us a brand new DJI Spark. And it is just unbelievable that somebody cares that much about what you do on here. It was mind-blowing. I'm beyond honored. I thought that was so cool of them. And I want to thank Canadian Drone Hub once again and everybody there, Kim and Paul and Val and Michael, Philly Drone Life, who you've all met. It was so amazing of them to do something like that. So I'm just still blown away. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite a
Thank
plane,
you, Ryan.
but we're getting there. Jada Diva still here. Thanks for the inspiration today. Motivated me to be creative with a how-to video that I posted.
Nice.
More of a what I did vid. Thank you. Awesome.
And thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. It's long overdue. It's something we should have did a long time ago. So that is really cool.
And Jada Diva, by the way, is also one of our past guests
Yes.
as well. So don't miss that. That's all available on our playlist of season 1 and season 2 of our Tube Talk.
And Jada Diva's been with us since the very, very beginning, folks. And those people we would have never got off the ground without them. So he's a perfect example of that. Much love to you, Jada Diva. JTG Games, how are you? How you doing tonight? Great to see you. I'm looking forward to your drone videos. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it too. I'll not shoot any much except for me in the beginning. Get the hang of it. JNC No Limit TV, thank you so much. Another channel, been with us forever. Such a great supporter and such an amazing person. Great to see you, my friend. Are you on the road tonight?
Eileen's Texas Live. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you as well.
Hope you're doing fantastic.
Arthur Moorhead cried yesterday. Yeah, that was very special. Drummond Productions, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Awesome guys. Well, we have lots of questions, so let's get back into them.
Yeah.
So the second part of the question was from also from Cody Kills was about TubeBuddy. To remind, I use TubeBuddy for my tags, but it's free version and I can only do like 5 tags. Would that affect my channel negatively? Well, we used TubeBuddy for free version up until like 4 months ago. So most of our active existence on YouTube, including our spikes, we have been using TubeBuddy free version. What is good about that you can use free version of multiple platforms like TubeBuddy and vidIQ and sometimes Morning Fame, which goes by invitations. Use the free versions very actively. When you get, for example, Morning Fame, that free trial of 30 days, like get at it, use it all up. But then the free version of TubeBuddy and vidIQ is more than enough, the combination of that, to use it and be great at optimization of your videos.
Yeah, they complement each other well.
They complement very well each other. And then you can use a Google Trending webpage. Just search Google Trending. There's going to be a page you can search what people are looking for, depending on where you are, what kind of audience you have, what kind of state you are in, maybe. Most importantly, what kind of state people are more watching you from, or the country, or gender. You can all filter that depending on what your video is about and check what people are looking for and include those in your tags as well. You can also look into the YouTube search bar and see what kind of suggestions are coming in. So if you type, for example, YouTube videos, or I don't know, you type vintage cars, well, see what kind of words follow after that. It's a suggested search forms, and that is gonna give you an idea what people are looking for, what you can include in your tags as well. So when you can very well use them all separately, individually, but the best results you get when you use them in combination. Means that you research the same words or the same sentences, expressions into YouTube search, into Google trending, into TubeBuddy, into vidIQ, kind of like double, triple checking all the results, and then coming up with those golden words that you're going to be using in your about section or your videos and so on. As for five tags, yes, 5 are suggested, but you can always search for more, and you should be filling out your tag section that you have. The more you have that space, use it. Just don't use it randomly with strong in stuff. Research it and then fill all that valuable space with the tags, all those 500 characters if you can.
Papa Dog is flying and listening to us at the same time. I love that. I was just about to type that. My eyes are starting to kind of connect together a bit. Sometimes I'm trying to type with one eye. I got a bit of a wood allergy going on, guys. My eyes are a bit... it's... Xenia and I didn't stay up all night or anything like that. It's just we're getting a fight. It's a wood allergy. So I'm doing my best. It's a little bit blurry. And Paul said... Paul Murray, I wanted to tell you, there's Captain... Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC. I hope you and Paul Murray could meet each other, because Paul does these fantastic drone videos on ships. And of course, Pilot Ryan, Paul, is a past guest of ours who has an amazing live stream with model airplanes. And I'm sure you would love what he's doing over there. So you guys would be a good match for each other. So I get to do it for once. Xenia said she loves being the matchmaker, so for once I'm doing it.
I tagged you both in the same sentence so you can see each other.
There you go. See, she is the matchmaker. I'm just kind of jumping in. Gotta drive. Have a great night. Keep it real. You too, JNC No Limit. Keep making that money, my friend. Getting ready. He says getting ready. You got to pay for a wedding and a house. You're going to do it. Just be safe out on the road, my friend. That's all I ask. So much love to you. Always love having you in. Oswald is in the house as well. Great to see you. Lots of great channels, guys. I love this night here. We really do. Tech Talk Tuesday is very close to our hearts for that simple reason, because this is where people who really want to push their channel more and more and more tend to come. And I love that. So these are the inspiring people right here, all of you guys. So is what I said about social media and ads on the question list, Terra Firma asked.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's jump into the next question.
Yeah, and no, the tag account is the same for social media. It might be a glitch for you. The only thing that I can tell you that they do include a tag for language now. So that takes away whatever character counts for English or whatever language you're using. So the next question is here, exactly from you, Terra Firma. I think a big part of my difficulty is trying to get attention on social media. Various accounts, groups, etc. And I've run ads through Facebook and Instagram. So I guess the question is about suggestions, guys. If you can put in the chat, and that's a very interesting question about your experience on social media. How do you promote your YouTube channel? Where are you? What kind of platforms are you using? Do you have any suggestions of where to put the YouTube channel out there, or how to do with the social media?
And and figure out which ones are the most important to you. As I was going to say, it's the biggest thing of all. With what you're doing, you're drones and stuff like that, Farmall Fanatic, all those guys. I'm just thinking of some just off the top of my head. They're going to do really good, for instance, in Facebook. Facebook for us is not really a high priority, but for them is a huge priority, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm just looking at you.
Oh, okay. I would say that for the simple reason is they do where they get a lot of people. Cruise Travels with Bruce is a great example too. Cruise ships. There's some that do fantastic in YouTube. They get a lot of big groups that are interested in what they do. They can do well in there. If you're a 17-year-old gamer, I wouldn't put too much push onto Facebook. I don't think it's going to help you a whole pile. Instagram, Pilot Ryan uses Instagram, Facebook mostly. I'm on Twitter, but demographically, it's no good. I would say that for him too. Because he has a more seasoned audience, especially. I mean, a lot of those guys are hooked fast on Facebook, and that's normal. That's just the way it works. If you're a gamer or anything new, if you're doing a lot of stuff that's very edgy, you don't have to necessarily be a gamer. If you fit into the gamer criteria, you're going to be looking a lot at Discord and stuff like that. TikTok is a new one that just jumped on the board that would be great, for instance, but wouldn't be great again for somebody like Pilot Ryan. There's so many social medias around, you can't do them all. or you can have a presence there if you want, but you have to pick which ones are going to represent you the most, because your time, of course, is precious. So for us, Twitter has been an invaluable tool. We still say it for YouTubers in general, because it gets the message out to most YouTubers. Even if you're not like private, Ryan is a great example of that. Even though he's not finding the majority of his followers on Twitter, I still think Twitter is a very invaluable tool for him as well in dealing with other creators that are on here. But for his advertising for his show, I think he would get the bulk of it. Yes, would be Facebook, and that would be the biggest part, and Instagram.
Yeah, and I remember Pilot Ryan talking about on that on his streams that Instagram he's using for raising awareness of the brand, because the visuals, the pictures,
Exactly.
is what brings attention, and that's how I know you're using Pilot Ryan your Instagram for, which is amazing, and that's exactly it. The visual material is what gets people in. It's not necessarily the best way to transform Instagram followers into the YouTube watchers.
Yeah.
That's kind of not really working that well.
Yes.
But to raise awareness who you are,
Yeah.
or what you are, what
To
you're about.
elevate your presence.
Yeah, it's definitely that. As for Facebook, I do agree it doesn't get you enough of the reach as a page, let's say, but groups is a huge thing on Facebook, and it's going to be even more starting
I was
now.
just going to say that's a big jump in ahead. It's been promoted, it's been said, it's coming, and it's going to really favor a channel like Ryan's right now, and many others that use the group side. Is going to be a big year for you to really take advantage of that. The new changes are going to really work in your favor, so it's a good time to be on there for that, for sure.
Yeah, so research the groups that are on your niche. Yes, there are groups of YouTube where you drop your link and all of that just to fill in your meta for your YouTube channel. But there also are different groups depending on what your niche is. And that is a huge boost for you. Huge network of people that are going to want to watch what you're putting out there because they are already interested in it. You don't have to interest them in it. They already are.
Yep, they're asking for your content.
That's right.
They really are. You're kind of getting the easy one on that one, because they already know. You already know they're looking for what you do, so take advantage of it. So,
yes.
So yeah, guys, it really depends on what you're into, and that once again, see, all these answers are so. I know sometimes people are like, well, you didn't mention mine, but they're so specific to what you do. But in general, younger audiences, you're going to be going more Discord, TikTok, Snapchat is a big one. Snapchat's very big, stuff like that. And if you're into more things that are going to appeal to people, I would say probably 35 and over. If they're large groups, you're going to be looking more towards the Facebook side for a lot of stuff, because it's not limited to just cruising and playing. A lot of people into stock car racing or stuff like that. That would be another group that you get a lot of big numbers groups in Facebook as well.
Outdoor survival.
Very good.
Anything really. You can find groups for anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I just put the link of our previous Tech Talk Tuesday, where we actually talk about the Facebook changes, Instagram changes, and their new focus. So go check it out if you missed that. Facebook is changing, and your mobile device already looks different when you look at Facebook.
Roasted Nation, we're doing good. Hope you're doing well. What's the next one up, hon?
The next question here is I hope that we answered to our films, by the way.
Yes.
Shane Storm Family Vlogs. When it comes to being a part of affiliate program, what are we allowed to promote it in our vlogs? Yes is a short answer.
You want to hear Gray? Get ready.
Yeah, well, in fact, there are lots of do's and not do's, and part of that we have copied over to our Discord, where you in the pinned section you can check out what is and what is not allowed to do. The short version of that is you have to disclose if they pay you. If that is affiliate link, you have to say it in the description. You can't say that it is benefiting your channel to make it work. Like, you basically just gotta disclose that it is affiliation link, and that's it. But you have to disclose it if you are in any way connected with it. If you're sponsored by them, you have to do a special check mark in the video when you upload them, because otherwise you can be penalized. Never start with affiliation links. So in your description of your video, start with description and not with links. They can't be the very main thing of your video. And also the affiliate links has to be of the matter of fact to your video content. So if you are, I don't know, doing cooking video, you can't be putting affiliate link to your latest TV section that you have in your living room, So it has to be something that is fitting to your video content as well. But if you're interested more in that, we have a poster up in infographic about that, about do's and don'ts on our Discord in the question subsection. It's pinned up there, so you can follow those do's and don'ts, and it's going to be much more clear for you what to do and what not to do when talking about affiliation or sponsors.
Do you want to put the link up for them?
For Discord, yes.
Yeah. Oh, here, I got do I have Discord?
It's okay, I have it here too.
Okay.
So that's in short, because there was a big hoopla a couple of weeks ago with all the bigger creators, because of the new guidelines again that got changed. You actually are not allowed to say that please support my channel by purchasing Amazon products because it helps my channel to survive, or things like that. Like, you can't say that. You can't incentivize them to you can't incentivize anything on YouTube in any way. No matter if it's affiliate links, giveaways, sponsorships, anything like that. It has to be very pure, rigid, very per fact basis, so to say. And you can join us our Discord right there. By the way, there is a lot of great conversations as well. We can ask about your channels. There's a new section of introduction where you can talk about your channel and yourself. We would like to know how you're doing. But people are talking with each other there as well, can ask questions about the channels. And there's always somebody who can jump in and answer you and help with grammar or whatever banner or whatever questions there are.
Yeah. If anybody asks thank you, how to make up your own mind. Equinox Beats, we don't ask for support here or anything, but if it was their first time asking for it, I didn't notice. Don't time them out right away, guys. Give them a chance or two before they get timed out. I don't know if it's been happening periodically with them, I can't say. But if it wasn't, give everybody a chance or two to fit in. Because sometimes they come in from other channels, not sure yet. Remove it, but educate them right away. Let them know what we do here. But if it becomes a problem, they've done it 2 or 3 times in a row, not listening, definitely time them out. So I didn't see it, so I can't answer on that one. But just as a note to everybody, if you see somebody comes in here and right away asks for it, unless it's blatantly bad, racist, hate-filled, anything like that, don't time them out right away. Give them a chance or two to see where they go, if they fit in with the program. And if they don't, then it's time to hit them with a timeout. So if you can do that, thank you.
Lasercat asked, I want to be a family-friendly channel. However, I'd like to post cosplay videos. The video games have some inappropriate themes. So should I age restrict videos or put disclaimer? The videos themselves would be appropriate. However, I just don't want to expose young people to video games that are not meant to their age group.
And that's a very good question, actually. And that is, taking both of those steps are good things. It might still play a bit with the way the algorithm, though, recommends you to other people, depending on how it sees the game, if it's appropriate for family. So if you really, 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 truly want to be in that full niche of family friendly, it's going to be hard to do. That's my opinion onto it.
Yeah, also going to remember, if you age restrict your videos, they're not monetized, So if you can age restrict videos, but they're not going to be monetized. So just FYI.
I got to read this. Dark One. Puša Studios, my 8-year-old made me a diamond play button picture and stuck it on my computer today. She says I'm a winner in her eyes.
Oh my God, that is so sweet.
That is so awesome.
Aww. Oh my God.
That is awesome. And
how old is she?
And she's a very smart girl. I'll say that.
Yes.
She's 8. Yeah.
Oh, just the age of our daughter. Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute.
Drone Man Productions. I'm removing that comment. I don't know what is going on, but
Be good.
Be good. I mean, I'm starting to.
Canadian Drone Hub is in the house as well, guys. Canadian Drone Hub. Da, 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 da.
Guys, Canadian Drone Hub is in the house, and there is one fantastic guy. Yes, you guys have been hearing it over and over and over again, and I told them they're going to get sick of it. They all got together with Paul Murray, who's been in here, and got us a DJI Spark. We unboxed it last night, and I cannot believe the generosity from friends that I've known for so long. Been so good to us, and I just want to say a huge thank you to them once again. Unbelievable people. So, yeah.
So I just wanted to add about LaserCat, especially because the new policy about the minors on YouTube, they're really trying to be very, very conservative about what kind of content is presented to minors. All of that. I'm not going to repeat all that's going on with advertising and so on. I really wouldn't be putting something that is supposed to be super family friendly with something that is not family friendly. Like in my opinion, you're sinking your channel because they're not going to be exposing you. Although all of your channel is not the same, you still have that. They have more closer step to seeing that if they're on your channel than not. So they're not going to want to push it. I've seen a couple of channels that has had family vlogs in their title or whatever. And then some of the videos are like horror movies, graphic replay or something like that. Some of them are vlogs of family. And then some of them are live streams or videos of some kind of graphic horror movie or playing games, the same as you were just saying. And then the question from the channel is like, why are my views so low? Well, because what are you about? You can't be a family vlogging channel and be a graphic movie reviewer at the same time. Like, it doesn't work together. Make two different channels.
Yeah.
Really,
that's the big thing. It's hard to blend the two of them. There's no real way to mix them without it having some sort of effect on the other. So,
yeah.
And it's not gonna. And on the other side too, it's not going to complement you having the games up there. From having all the other family-friendly content, you know what I mean? They're not going. You're getting vinegar and oil together. Basically, they're hard to blend. Thanks, guys. I need to go have fun. Arthur Moorhead, you have a great night. Have lots of fun. Enjoy yourself. And if you want to play games, I'll do it. I mean, maybe find games that complement more friendly family channel games for that one, and then have another channel where you play your more graphic ones and that. Yeah. And that way that actually will complement what you're doing and maybe even bring in new numbers for you instead of working against you.
And as I said in Silver Giveaways, exactly, your age-restricted videos and live streams are not monetized. Just remember that. Sometimes people stick that just because, and then they wonder why it's not monetized. There was an idea on Twitter going around, which I think is really cool, and YouTube kind of been catching on that. That instead of creators having to make 5 different channels, one is vlog and one is main one and then the third one is gaming, that they would make a roof channel scheme. Basically, you would have one big channel, and then if you have gaming, you have a sub channel, like a separate page, like you have community and video page. You would have separate pages for those channels. I thought it's such a cool idea.
It is, and it would be, and that's what they need to go with stuff like that. That's heavily needed. Guys, I got to jump in here for a second. You guys know how it works. That's right, guys. Tonight we are doing Tech Talk Tuesday. But if somebody is close to a goal, we got to let them know. And I want to say a big thank you to Russell, joining by Northwest, who brought this one to my attention. Let me get him up here, guys. Let me get him up here. There we go. We've got... That's right. We got a channel here about to hit 1K. Kofic Music is 10 away from 1,000, guys. Only 10 away. So I'm asking you guys to help me out. Let's do this, guys. Let's make it happen. Let's make the horn. There we go. Let's blow that horn, folks. There we go. That always tells everybody what we got going on. Let's get Coffee Music to 1K. That's only 10 to go. I need all your help, guys. Tweet it out. Hit the like button. Tell friends. And let's get Coffee Music up there. We can do this, guys. We can do this. That's only 10. That's an easy one. Thank you very much once again, Droning by Northwest, for letting me know. 9 more to go, guys. 9 more to go. Here we go. That's right, Helen Casey. You got it right. You know it works. All right. I got to do this. I got so many controls going on right now. But I'm going to do it. Holy crap. Look at that, guys. There you go. 2 more to go. Coffee music. Guys, get the link out there. Let everybody see it. Let us know what's going on. Let's bring that music up some. Let's get some music running in the back. There we go. $9.98, guys. $9.98. 2 more to go. 2 more to go.
They just went to refill their coffee, so this is going to be a great surprise.
I love that. I love that. We love surprises, folks. Here you go. There you go. 1,000 for coffee music. Very nice. Very nice. MU Free Music, you're such a champ. I love it, guys. Community supporter all the way. Coffee music. Congratulations, you're at 1K. And if you haven't gotten coffee music, guys, link in the description. Grab them. 1,000, folks. There you go. And once again, thank you, Russell, Droning by Northwest, for bringing that to my attention. I do appreciate it. And you did do the right thing. That's what we say. If anybody's like 20 away from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, so on and so forth. Very, very, very well done. I didn't even mean to hit it that time. I really hit it with my index finger. But I'll work with it. I'll go with it. Very nice. Very well done. Love it. That's the way to make things happen.
That was awesome. Congratulations.
Coffee music to us. I will have some coffee. Roger ain't kidding. He will do it in your honor for sure. Very well done. Congratulations to you. We got horn. Where's the train whistle? There you go. Jeez.
That is not worse than your horn.
No,
right?
I don't know if the neighbors will agree with the window open, but...
Well, we're still in the wee hours here.
That's right. 1,001 for coffee music. Very, very well done. Congratulations to you. That is awesome. Very cool.
That is awesome. Love when you guys are sharing your milestones with us. And
Yep.
Thank you so much for letting us know too.
And with Russell doing that for somebody else right away, and MU Free Music sharing the link and all that stuff. I love this. This is what community is all about, guys. This is what YouTube always wanted. This is what they meant by when they said community. And you guys make it ring loud and clear. Very, very well done. You guys are awesome. Have one of the train whistles at our house.
Yeah.
You want another one at your house?
No, this was sent to us. Oh my God, I'm jumpy. I think he's going to take it away from me. This was sent to us by Sparky yesterday.
Yes.
And Andrew can't touch it, so it's going to stay on my side.
I'm just going to drill a hole into it, and then she'll have the whistle, and she won't be able to use it.
Sparky is going to be very angry if you do that, okay? So, it's a gift.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's. That is awesome. That was amazing.
That's right. That's right. Oh my God. Let's see here, guys.
Okay, so we have some few more questions. So let's jump into it before
Yes.
we run out of time. Jeff Reviews asked about the merch, guys. So I wanted to bring back the question to you. Do you use merch? Meaning, do you have merch? And if you do, what kind of website are you using for creating your merch for your YouTube channel? What are you using to create it, and where are you placing it? Let us know. That was a question from Jeff Reviews for
Great
you.
question.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about our merch?
Our merch? Well, I mean, we go through Teespring. For us, it's been the best fit, recognized by YouTube. Once again, guys, you can see our full lineup here. Also, too, I would wish I could do some more. We wish we could do some more kind of like custom things and stuff. But for this answers a big problem for us is living in Canada, where shipping is super expensive. I mean, there was no other way to go for us to go, and I mean, Teespring definitely is just a lot easier to work with at this time for us. It's recognized by YouTube. It does drop shipping, so we don't have to be any part of that. I.e., we don't have to be part of the expensiveness of it coming out of Canada. So that's just a good fit for us. But I mean, in the States, I feel you guys have more options. I don't know. There's not really too much to add on to it, I don't think.
Yeah, you can use different kinds. You know, the thing is that it basically gives you a base mark of the price of the, let's say, t-shirt, and then you can add on your own markup. So you can basically have 0, and you just basically have merch and give it to people. Or you can add on some price on it, so you earn some income from that as well. And some websites, they have a roof, so to say, how much you can do. Some don't. It depends. I'm going to post a link in the chat of YouTube approved a list of merchandise sites that you can use. What it means that those are approved and those can be used in your descriptions. Also, when you create your links for cards and end screens, there's a place for a link. Well, those you can also add there. So there's plenty of them. Spreadshirt, oh my God.
It also covers you very well too, like the whole return policy, and you still get a cut and stuff like that. There's amazing things that do come with Teespring as well. I wanted to put in as a side note.
Yes, I forgot about that. That's very true.
If somebody buys a shirt, they return it, it doesn't fit them, that you still get your cut onto it and stuff like that. So that is a big plus. Yes, guys, as well, I forgot to say it after that. Please hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys. We still got more to come. Get it out there. You guys are our biggest form of advertising. It helps us so much. Furball, Kim FPV is in the house. What are you doing, my friend? We got Kim and Canadian Drone Up, the two faces of Canadian Drone Up. Great to have you both in here, and some of the kindest people. Once again, we got a drone because of them. I cannot thank them enough. So definitely check them out, folks. Super cool people, super awesome. Yeah, so that's our reasons for going with Teespring, but you'll have your own. Like I say, there is other ones recognized by YouTube as well that you can mention. Xenia's putting in that list, so there you go.
Oh, there are tons of them, guys. So you can check out. We have tried different kinds before we ended up with Teespring, but mostly because we were enticed with that carousel for 10K. When you get 10K, then Teespring actually can be you have under the video as a carousel, and now there's a new feature where you can also choose in what order it is and which ones to feature. Before, it just was randomly showing stuff.
It's a good integration one. It's the integration that's the big seller on YouTube for that.
Yeah,
as well.
And you get extra $1 when somebody purchases from YouTube instead of the Teespring as well. So just because of that, we decided to go with Teespring. But there are other options as well.
Especially if you live in the U.S., continental U.S., you get a lot more choices on that stuff.
Yeah.
Because you guys can do a lot of flat rate shipping and stuff like that. You can even do stuff your own and that. So.
Yeah, merch shop. Yes. Pilot Ryan has Brad merch. Oh my.
Yes, he does. Yep. Very impressive. I really love it.
To die for.
Yep. No, very true.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just going to jump to selfies for a second because we always kind of forget to do them at the end. Alex Burton is here, guys. Started putting together posters. Love the stream as ever. Puša, thank you. Terra Firma. Great to see you once again. It's looking awesome. Really looking great. A really good look. And we have KY13. Is it going to load this time? Is it going to load? Money, 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 money. There we go. Ooh, and like the nice artist brush touch onto it. Thank you so much. Blue Ranch Group, keep up the good work, guys. Always enjoy live streams. Thank you so very much for that. Really, really do appreciate it. And Jeff's reviews for you. Awesome guy. If you've not checked him out, check out Push Studios live stream. Thank you so very much. Love it. Absolutely love it. And Money Bros, what is going on? Awesome to see you. Just updating my site. I love that. Love seeing people working on their stuff, man. That's what it's all about. Keep it up. You're doing fantastic. And Nabul is in the house. Nabul from Paris. No, you're not from Paris. You're down around Lyon, I think, in the southern part. Either way, it is awesome to have you in here. The western south, I guess you'd call it. Phantom Flight 101 is in the house. What's going on? Great to see you. As well as Big Rob, a.k.a. Godfather Scratcher. What is going on? Great to see you. Oh, it's not loading right now, Nabul. Twitter's been acting really weird the last couple of days. I'm not sure why. It will come back up, but in the meantime, let's go check out Ralph Morick. Let's see if this one loads. I'm almost scared to load them now. Editing video and watching Tech Talk Tuesday, Push Studios Live. Isn't that so freaking cool? That is amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Hello
Very
from
cool.
New York, Novice Squad. Hello. Into the maze. You're so awesome. Thank you.
Nabul, thanks Push Studios for all the great advice. YouTube channel tips and news on Tech Talk Tuesday. Push Studios Live. So glad you're enjoying it, and a fantastic channel, guys. Nabul is new to us, but awesome as all get out. And Ghana is here. Ghana, is it going to load? Let's try. Let's see. There we go. Puša Studios. Hello, beautiful people. Look at all the
Yes, I love that. Yes.
Yeah. Live streaming with the cool kids. That's right. And you're definitely at top of the list. Great to see you. So awesome to have you here.
Fast Stop KC gas station videos. Good evening.
Look at Lola trying to get in the picture. Oh my God, this is so cool. Oh, perfect. It loaded. I love that. Love that. So awesome.
Love that.
Oh my God.
She's such a model. Like, guys, yesterday I retweeted the selfie from yesterday, and oh my God, I kept looking at it today. It's so funny.
That is so
Always trying to pose.
Thank you so very much. And Boston Rob tweeted out, and Kiwi Matt liked react to it with a heart. That's awesome. Two great people together. Thank you so very much. We really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. I kid you on. Nova Squads. Oh my God, I haven't had a chance to show Xenia your live stream the other night. Oh my God, you should have seen them. Paul Murray and Val are fighting over who instigated it. I have my thoughts, but I won't get involved. They had the dancing and working it at the end. He was dancing so much his paper towel was so drenched that it looked like the size of the head of a Q-tip. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was sweating it out. Man, I got a brother in Nova Squads. I kid you not.
Droman, we usually don't do the shadows, do the tech talk just because it was 1,000. And when we do on our shoutout streams, it's usually like 1,000, 2,000.
I can't remove it. I need you to remove it, or I gotta time you out. So please remove your comment right away, please.
Yeah, but congratulations. You're probably gonna get there in a couple of days. So congrats on that. And next question we have here. What is it?
Brother, I had my first heat flash. It was awesome. What an amazing watch. That was so worth the watch. I loved it. Keep it up. Oh my God.
There you go, 99. So the question was from Bar Breakdown. What's the balance of focusing on creating good content and networking?
Oh my God, my favorite question out of all of them. And I kid you not, my favorite question. Exactly. Lawrence at Nova Squads, he is the dancing machine. There you go, right from Paul Murray. Agreed. Alrighty, guys. I love this question, and I hope everybody is listening to this. It is like a well-balanced diet, guys. They all are important, okay? I would put a little bit more importance on the content for the simple reason is you got to have something to show people when they get there. If you're just doing networking, you know what? Great. You got a bunch of subscribers and they're all pretty much ending up dead subs because you got nothing for them once they get there. If you're spending all your time just solely on your content, you have stellar content and nobody's getting their eyes onto it. Networking does play hand in hand with it. I always said that. Look at the end of a TV show. Take any sitcom or hour long. At the end, there's 2 minutes of credits. All those people are doing those 2 things that you just mentioned in a nutshell. And you're wearing all those hats. So make sure you have great content for people to come to see when they get there, and make sure you're getting out there and meeting other people so they can come and check out all your hard work that you do. It is a fine balance, but I give a little bit more of an edge to the content, but not a lot. I'm talking enough to make sure that there's great things when people arrive. But also in that content, guys, also falls channel maintenance. Great banner, great tags, great title, great homepage, great about section. Think about it. Everybody in here is in a niche, and I'll say this time and time again. Whatever you're into here, you have those brands that stick out more than anything. When you go into your store to get it, you always know it from the rest. And why? Because they spend a ton of money on marketing. Geared solely at you, so you will look at them. Think of the point of Axe body sprays. And an example I've been using a lot lately. When you walk into a pharmacy, that display, all the colors are there, same kind of font, eye-catching, all leading you towards that point of purchase that's holding their product. That's what you need to do with your channel. Your banner and avatar and everything, all those things I mentioned a minute ago, all play into getting people to not be able to take their eyes off you once you get in. Some will. Some won't be interested, and you have to accept the fact. You want to attract as many as you can. That all falls under channel maintenance, guys, or content. I do believe your banners, your thumbnails, all this stuff is as much a part of your content as the videos you make. but also you have to get out there and mingle, get to know people, get out of your comfort zone a bit, go to places where you usually... Remember, drones. We got a lot of drone guys in here tonight. That's great because guess what? Everybody here that's into mechanics and everybody here into knitting and everybody in all this stuff, there's a great chance that they're also interested in what you do. They might not be as diehard as you are, but there is a high rate that they're going to like what you do. It's interesting. It's eye-catching. Most people here work with cameras and that, so they're always interested in drones. There's many reasons why. So take advantage of that. Spread your wings. Don't get locked into it. Paul Murray, who does ship videos, but they're all done with drones. So there's his tie into the droning community. There's all these different angles, some more than others, but there is a great gravitation, and that's great people to collaborate with, to get to know their groups, because it opens you to a whole new audience. So I believe they're pretty much equal. I give a little bit more, 10% maybe more at the most, to content, because you need good content to keep people once they find you.
Will Get Stripped asked, where does everyone get their music from?
First on the list, guys, MU Free Music. We'll always shout out MU Free Music. Used here exclusively. Look for channels like MU Free Music, guys, but MU Free Music is spectacular. Cannot say enough good things about. Been so good to us. We're using exclusively on here. Wherever, guys, be careful when you go to websites. Always make sure that they are the creator, and there are some very good legitimate ones out there. MU Free Music is one that we've just known for a long time now, and we're comfortable. We know we're safe using their music, so definitely MU Free Music at the top of the list.
Guys, put any money if you know, and Coffee Music, who just got 1K.
Yes, sorry,
it's a
Coffee
place
Music.
to get their music as well. Just make sure, if you're looking anywhere else, that it is something that is copyright free. People sometimes say it is, and it's not.
That's
just see who you can trust, okay?
We were talking tonight at the beginning about getting notifications for sponsorship and all this stuff. Same with music, same with videos, images. Always make sure, guys, that you cover your butt, because it can really come back to bite you in the end. So
yeah, and I have heard even official websites now that give you permission to use their music. Still, like I know, Down the Rabbit Hole got hit with a couple of claims, although she was using one of the official website musics, and like it was hard to get the claims back, although they promised to work for you. So just be really careful what you're doing with free music. You Do It is in the house. Hello.
Yes. Great to see you. Great to see you. And Junk Pick says it's official. Puša Studios is in the drone club. Thank you so very much. I am, thanks to those amazing people. I definitely am, and very proud of it. So
well, that's the thing, and you do it. You have a very good point there. Nicholas Headless is issuing copyright strikes for videos using his music, and his music was on YouTube. That's the problem. Lots of this music is not in perpetuity, meaning that you can use it now, but what happens 10 years down the road when you still have the video, but the music now is copyrighted? You know, this is a disaster. Thank you for letting us know, by the way. Guys, check out if you're using their music so you can remove it from your videos.
Jeremy's Wild Studio, hope you're having a fantastic night and all is well with you. Great to see you in here. Oh, West Haven, you're too kind to us. You're the one who does that, not us. Much love to you down there in Connecticut from us up here in Montreal. Hope you're doing fantastic. Connor LG Vlogs, great to have you back. Great to have you back. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Great to see you in the house. When are you going to come and hang out with those guys on a live? I heard you guys. Guys, as long as I wish we could just do it, as long as it's not a night that we're on, and it's hard because we're on 6 nights a week. Thursday night maybe, because we go on Thursday in the day. I'd love to go hang out with you guys, or maybe if we do something earlier in the day as well, or after we're done. I'm definitely up for it for sure. I'd love to hang out with you guys. West Haven, always I'm doing well. That's all I love to hear. I hope you're doing fantastic. Actually, that's what I want for you.
And there's a question, next question from Papadoc FPV. Is my content considered copyright once it's posted?
If somebody copies it, you do have a claim against, and that is it full copyright. That's yes and no in a way, but not really. But I mean, you can still hit people with copyright claims. That's quite valid on here. It depends how technically you want to get to it. In the eyes of the registries of your federal boards and that, not necessarily the imprint sometimes isn't recorded, but for all intents and purposes, as far as YouTube goes, yes, you have claim to it if somebody copies it.
Yeah, and there are two ways of you can post your videos, and lots of people are not aware of that. Is the YouTube standard license, which gives you an ownership of your content, and then the other one is CC, which is a Creative Commons. So if you do want actually people to use your videos without permission and just put them out there and let people use it, there is an option where you upload your videos or you have your live streams where you can choose the Creative Commons license instead of YouTube standard one, and that way your videos are not going to be copyrighted and they're going to be free to use. And next question, thoughts on making content through mobile device? The bar breakdown was asking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just checking the channel. I just had to check this for a second. I just want to say, hello, Foreigner. What a cool looking channel.
Very nice. I love that
From
too.
New York City, living in Toronto. Great to meet you. Great to meet you. Sorry, so can you ask again? Sorry, I was all caught up. I just caught the flashy colors. That thing is eye-catching as hell. I love that. Hello, Foreigner. Nice job on your banner and everything.
Awesome. So the question was about making content through mobile device.
Okay.
Thoughts on making content? Can you do that? Can you be a YouTuber using mobile device?
Oh, definitely. Cardosa Media. I don't know if Cardosa's still in here. Cardosa's, shocked. What do you say? Shocked the shit out of me when he told me when they said that they're doing everything on their mobile.
Yeah.
I was blown away. Not that I don't know people aren't doing that, but there's a prime example. For sure you can. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. There's a lot of great programs out today in that. I haven't done it personally, but I mean, lots are doing it, and it's coming. Just make sure you do nice edits onto it. If you want to do good work you can do it on phone or on PC, Mac, whatever you want to do. So yeah, I'd say definitely.
Yes, and you do it. You're very correct to remind us about Dean Neiman's channel. If you want to know more information about mobile content creation, he gets all the questions answered right there, guys. Dean Neiman's channel. Check him. So amazing. He featured us in his video of mobile live streaming. If you're under 1K as well, which we were very thankful for.
He's been very good to us.
And he really is one of the only ones who is talking solely about YouTuber in the mobile view, so to say. So definitely go check out Dean Neiman for sure. Thank you for reminding us that.
That's a good question. I think you do need to give acknowledgement under the Creative Commons one. It is the 3.0. You have to give acknowledgement on YouTube.
You gotta look into which one it is. There's only two options when you upload the video. The regular or not regular.
That's what I'm saying.
Answer.
For that one, it's been a long time. Off the top of my head, I think you have to give attribution. But that's a very good question. Definitely check that out. That's a good point, and it will state there, and you can also look up depending the number that it will give you for. But just type in YouTube Creative Commons license. And it should give you the answer in Google.
Yeah, if my memory doesn't fool me, I think it's just free to use whatever you like in the way you want it. Like basically, it's zero.
Oh, I thought it was. So
but
it's been a
sure.
while. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
We've never used it, and like I say, you guys asked how we set up. We use the same templates over and over. So some of those ones we haven't looked at in months. I remember the other day helping Roger out. Canadian Drone Hub. It was almost like a refresher course for us because we haven't used that stuff in so long. So definitely check that out. That's a good question, though.
It's always good to do a research. So the more questions you have, the better it is for sure. Project Pops, hello.
Hi, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Guys, please hit the like button and all that stuff. It really does help us out a lot. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please do catch all of our content. You can find our full schedule on our About section.
And 3B Productions Co. Good to see you as well.
Nice.
David Colbin, welcome here. Tropical for Life TV. Hello, how are you doing? James Garcia still in the house as well. And we still have a couple of questions yet to answer. Have you heard of buying and selling YouTube channels? Luba Antonov was asking.
Oh, yeah. It happens. Like any other deal, and some can go for a lot. It's like anything else that's happened for years with websites and everything else. It's another piece of real estate, and there's a value for them. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's even Discord forums like servers where you can buy and sell the live streams. I know live streams, the channels, and I know it is very popular in gaming because they basically they pass down the channels. Sometimes there can be like 10 different owners before that. So yeah, it happens. I know Joanne was saying that somebody was offering her.
Yeah, that's right.
25,000.
25,000 for her channel. Yeah.
Yeah. So you never know.
She was at 18,000, but they see a lot of potential into it. It's already. It's the same as buying a business, Okay, at 18,000, she's shown some growth. They know where she stands. They see potential for the future to build on that. It's a commodity like anything else at that point. So for sure.
So you are building some value in here, right? Don't forget that.
Yep.
Kids Connections asked, I started my page for my kids to have fun and make videos, but I'm on here more than them. Should I start my own page or alter this one to include me?
That actually we've seen happen both ways. Some have done the altering and some have started new ones. Do you want to keep it going for your kids? I mean, is the main one. And if you think they're going to, it's how much of a part you're going to play versus your kids. That's what it comes down to. If it's here and there, it's different. But if it's becoming a large majority, then maybe it is time to start a new channel and focus more just on what you want to do. But if they're not going to be, can you manage 2 channels is another big thing as well. Because you are managing, even though it's them, you're helping them out with it. Is it too much of an overload? Those are the kind of the questions you got to answer to yourself first before you move forward.
That's a very great point of that and a huge decision as well.
Jeremy's Wild Studio, yes, we did hear about what happened to Night Stream's channel, yes.
We don't know the details of that. If it was a false strike, I really hope and think that YouTube is going to be solving it. We had these similar problems with ours as well. YouTube was very forthcoming, and so was our community here. It's very unfortunate if that would happen. Yeah. Because nobody deserves that. I really hope it gets resolved.
Sir, I know we got other ones. I just want Jeff reviews for you. I saw an eBayer use part of my thumbnail. Is that a copyright violation? First of all, I'm curious how the eBayer was using. Like, was it using it to show you endorse something, or I'm curious about that one. It's kind of hard to fight a lot of that stuff, though. Like, remember once that one, especially on the same platforms. It's going to be, is it worth the battle? Is it a big thing? I'm curious in what kind of form they used it. So, Tony and Chelsea, who inspired us, they have a book out, and somebody used the front of their book, the cover with her picture onto it, as an iPhone accessory that was sold in Australia. One of their viewers seen it and took a photo. And that turned into, what was it, 2 years and some, they fought that. And it cost them $10,000. They won $60,000 in the end, but it cost them over $10,000 or $20,000 to be able to fight it. So, picture of product to sell. It was clearly my picture cropped. That's going to be a hard one to fight, especially with eBay because it's so temporary and stuff like that. I mean, off first it is, and there's probably, I haven't used eBay in forever. There's probably where you can put in a claim that it was sold, but it's going to be a hard one. It's going to be a very hard one to fight. So
anybody using any part of your content in any way is a copyright, infringement.
Definitely.
But
it's the question is it able to be fought? Is it worth fighting? Stuff like that. On YouTube, if it's another YouTuber, you can fight it right away because you can hit them with a copyright, show it, at least on the same platform. But when you're going from different platforms, it becomes a lot harder sometimes.
Yeah, I had one of the creators here recently, and I'm not going to mention names, got contacted, and they actually were offering for the creator to pay them money to display their video, which is one of those scams again. Yep. The creator refused it, but they posted it anyway. So, I mean, you can go and fight it, but is it worth that,
Follow Fish, welcome, Rod and Games. How you doing? Great to see you in here. Scully's House, how are you? Great channels dropping in, guys. Zung RV, how are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Centroid Aerial Images, thanks for the advice. I had a lot to think about. I'm sorry I never got back to you. I seen the other part I was going to mention, but Centroid Aerial, you're so welcome, and thank you for asking me about that. I really do appreciate it. D Jackson, how are you? Hi, everyone in here. You're all amazing. You deserve great things. Thank you so very much. Nice to see you. It's a pleasure.
Rod and Games, hello, how are you doing? Good to see everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, or make sure that you're still subscribed to us and ring the bell. Huds was asking, what are your thoughts on putting hashtags above the title of your video?
Sorry.
So what are your thoughts on putting hashtags above the title of your video?
3 or under, good. And don't put other people's hashtags. Find something that works for you that will associate with you and get your name out there. As you see with ours, we do it. But maximum 3. Maximum 3, and they'll get highlighted on top. You just type it in at the bottom of your description. They'll pop up automatically at the top. And yeah, stuff that will promote you, like we do with our hashtag Blue Wrench Group, Puša Live, stuff like that. They can be quite beneficial.
Yeah, some people use it though for very general hashtags, and I think people forget that it's basically is an active link to all the other videos that are using that hashtag. So once again,
it's a gateway to say, hey, go check out everybody else's stuff.
Yep.
You've just given them the golden ticket, to go and probably not even see anything of yours. So
YouTube likes when you are keeping your viewers on your channel as long as possible. That's why the end screens are. That's why the cards are there. That's why suggested videos on the side should be more yours, and things like that. It likes when they're hanging around your channel, not only watching but just checking your stuff. And then that would be the first top thing. Then the second thing would be just being on YouTube in general. So instead of closing the YouTube tab altogether, they would maybe watch another video from another YouTuber. But you want them to hang out your channel, right? So YouTube likes you more, so it pushes you more. So that's the choice of your hashtag is yours, but make sure that it benefits you.
Same as, guys, you've heard me go on and on about how important it is to have playlists on your homepage. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure, have heard 1,000 times by now, because here you'll get other videos from your channel as of where you go into the videos, and after that video is done, you never know where it's going next. Well, that's the same thing with the hashtag, even a step further, because there's no guarantee once they click on it, they're even going to see one of your videos. So all that stuff is to promote you. So do stuff that's going to get people's eyes on what you do. It's nice to support other people, but in the end, this is your place. This is your first. And the same with your videos. So definitely pick out hashtags that are custom to you to keep people seeing all that you do.
Slasher Chick asked, what might you recommend for picking a good time for live streams?
That's once again your audience. It's you have to gauge that there's no right or wrong time. Like some people say, oh, put students on prime time. But prime time runs 24 hours a day. There's 24 time zones. If you're in Australia and you're catering mostly to your Australian group, you're going to want to be on. We're on prime time, kind of, but I mean, we're not prime time for Pacific. Canada, the same as the States, is a big country. So there's the right time to go on is when your audience. If your audience is mostly 55 and over and live in central United States, you might not want to go on at 1 o'clock in the morning. Might not be the best fit. If you're a gaming channel that caters to 35 and over, maybe going on at 10 o'clock at night Eastern is a great time for you to go on, because by then they got the kids in bed and stuff and want to chill out with you for a while. So it's knowing your audience. Really, that's what it comes down to. And what's the best time for them to watch what you do.
For example, Bronchik, whose panel I was on today, she wakes up at 6 o'clock Australian time to be on in the late night on North American time.
Right.
Because her audience is North American,
as
well as Australian. So, you're always going to, and you can check your analytics as well as TubeBuddy and Morning Fame. You can check out for the times. It actually analyzes your channel and gives you some suggestions of what times are the best for you.
And that's really handy. That is really handy. It takes some of it doesn't, but remember, guys, all that stuff, don't come back a month later and say, oh, it told me this and it didn't work out. Remember, in the end, it is still just suggestions, but it's once again always stacking the odds. You cannot force people to come and watch. It's just YouTube in general, everything you do with your channel is stacking the odds in your favor as much as possible. I can't stress that enough. There's no formula to hit 1 million. There's nothing like that. It's just it's practices that hopefully gives you a better chance to get better and better and grow. So.
And Silver Giveaways asked, are there any legit services that help you make your channel better with art, thumbnails, titles, and such?
Like paying to have them made and stuff like that. Yo, definitely. There is some good ones out there. There's people that you'll meet in the chat that do it. Check out their work. There's Fiverr and places. There's all kinds of places to go and get it done. And we just talked about that the other night. You can't be all things to all people. If artwork is just not your thing and stuff like that, sometimes paying a little bit, and it's usually not that much, you'd be surprised, can really save you a lot of trouble and make you look a lot better. And nobody's going to judge you for it. You're not cheating the system. You're not anything. There's a lot of hats to wear as YouTubers. So sometimes that is an amazing way to go. So.
And yes, there are also companies that maybe does all of that. At the end, it is outsourcing what you're doing, and depending if you want to work on your channel yourself or let somebody else do it, they can hire managers for the channel. And lots of bigger YouTubers actually do exactly that. They have people that do that for them. So outsourcing is not a bad thing. You can get some of those things done by in Fiverr. How do you pronounce it? Fiverr?
Fiverr, yeah.
Fiverr for quite cheap. We talked about that yesterday, I think, again. So definitely, I would suggest download TubeBuddy. Please do, because it definitely helps you do your things right, and go through the checklist, and at least have your basics in the right place on your YouTube channel.
Dark One says, yeah, I threw the kid out the door to get to school and rushed to grab a coffee at 9 a.m. to be here at Puša Studios for Tech Talk Tuesday. I love that. And Oswald, you have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. Much, much love to you.
Bull Moose Beer Talks, hello. How is that giveaway going with that amazing beer mug? I can't get that out of my mind.
That is so cool looking. That is awesome.
Wayne's New Adventures, hello. How are you doing?
Hope you guys are all getting to meet each other. I've been watching it, guys. The chat over the last couple of weeks, it's always been good in here. But with the new changes and people like taking away the check marks and the bells, especially getting more and more of a crackdown on that, there's a couple that went away. Of course, a couple of people are going to be pissed off at us for doing that. That's fine. The majority of people, though, are really enjoying themselves, and I absolutely love it. The conversation is getting better and better and better by the day. And that is a better chance to stack things in your favor, to make good connections, that people actually go and watch more what you do. I'm loving it. I just want to say it, and you guys are making it look, you're making our channel look fantastic, and I want to thank you for that. So it means a lot. You guys really are true creators. So
guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Even if you're not, please check it. Please do. YouTube does the trick oftentimes. I think we're out of questions, and we are right on time.
That's right, guys. It is 10 p.m. We've been on for 3 hours, and I want to thank you so much. You guys are just the cream of the crop. Thank you so much for your support for us and all that we do and how good you are to it. You guys make these streams what they are. We'll always be singing your praises. And we love Tech Talk Tuesday because we really feel it brings out the true creators. We always know we're going to get more with Shout Out Nights, guys, and that's fine. This is not for everybody. But I know the people that come in here and hang around are so amazing because they really just keep wanting to get their channel better and better. They're in it for the long haul, that extra information. That's the answer why we love Tech Talk Tuesday so much.
That's right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Amazing questions, as always. Yeah. And I dare to say, this is the biggest YouTuber think tank on YouTube.
I like to think so. I really do. I really do.
Yes.
No check marks, no nothing. Time out. You've been told already. Next time it's an adioso. So I love how that always happens when I compliment on how it's going. There's always one that does that.
No, it's like teenagers. They always do something against it, you know? So guys, if you can come back and leave a comment after the live stream is done and tell us what you learned today or what questions you got answered. Maybe you have a question unanswered and we can answer it in the comments. Leave it down below. We do appreciate that.
Furball Kim says, what? You're leaving? Now what will I do? I love you and Roger and all you guys so much. Cannot ever sing your praise enough. Paul Murray, who's hanging in there, guys, as well. You guys are so good to us for always bringing some brilliant civilized. Oh my God, I love that NKM. Thank you, Puša Studios, for always being so brilliant and civilized. Amazing pair I've ever come across.
Thank you so much.
Well, that I wish I could frame it. That means so much to us. Thank you so very much. Dark One, great stream as always. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and much love to you both. Much love to you. MU Free Music, thank you for another amazing live stream. Thank you, MU Free Music, for all you do for us. I was so impressed tonight. Once again, he was sharing Coffee Music's link when he was hitting 1,000. That's what true YouTubers are about. The little things count for so much now, and to see it, not like, oh my God, I don't want them to get there. Like actually helping out with it. That's what true creators do. Very impressive.
And that is awesome,
Rick
guys.
Caliber, you have a great one as well, my friend. McCartney Survival, you're amazing, and thank you for bringing your amazingness here to us. Junk Pick, good night, Push and good Canadian Drone Hub. Good night to you, Junk Pick. Be well. If it wasn't. Oh, hey, it's your channel. You're making it happen. We just help everybody out, Drone Man Productions. So.
And we're going to be back here just in less than 24 hours tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. As always, on Wednesdays, live with Puša. Join us tomorrow and hope you have a good night.
Nomadic Bike, be well, my friend. Humphrey Bear, all of you. Princess Bloom, Drone Kings, night to you. 3D Productions, the Arts Devil, Chris Hope, Nova Squads. Keep in touch, Nova Squads. Keep in touch. Furball, you be well. Alrighty, guys, into the maze. Kids Connections, Alex Gomi, Just Juju. Much love to all you guys. Normally, I don't want to miss anybody, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. Purgatory Paranormal Van Y. Be well, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care now. Thanks for making us what we are. Hey, Joe, miss the party. We love you too. Oh my God, Brother Don, you guys are killing me. Guys, before you go, hey, Joe's in here. Just close it. Damn, I wanted to show Hey Joe, and you guys, you all know Canadian Drone Hub, as well as you all know Brother Dunn. They've been with us for a long time, guys, so you definitely know Canadian Drone Hub. Look what they did for us, guys. They all chipped in and got us a DJI Spark that we unboxed last night. So isn't that freaking amazing? I just had to share that with you guys. Coming in late, sorry, the game was so good. No, you don't worry about that, Brother Dunn. No worries. But I just wanted to share that with you guys before we left. So, Canadian Drone Hub and Kim and Roger and Kim, and also Paul Murray was into it, and Michael from Philly Drone Life, who you all met recently, and Val's Life, and I just thought that was so awesome. So, wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, guys, it is time to head out. Thank you so much, Fast Up KC. Be well, guys. We'll see you soon. Much love.